Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank you for stopping by for another late night boxing talk. I'm gonna take these fucking earphones off so I won't get muted. So thanks for everybody stopping by, man. Let me give a couple of shout outs. Uh, Salute to the Fight Scout, Jet Kyle. Eric Gomez says Bomb Squad. Okay. Psycho Mike. Sicko Mike or Psycho Mike, one of the two. What about the long count again for Fury? We'll get into that. Papaya salad. I had Wilder winning. Yeah. I guess you're talking about the long count, right? If you want to use your own count, then I guess Wilder won. John Baker. Deontay Wilder was in a bad place mentally after the second fight. Now he's at peace with himself after the third fight. Maybe he is. Osaka Fury. Fury got lucky. Wilder gassed out. I don't know if that's luck, man. That has to do with Wilder. Salute to Durden. Black Lomachenko whispers, "You'll recognize you. You a hoe, bro." Yeah, whatever. Eparuka, what's going on? I'm here. Let the show begin. That's right. Rat Packs Trucking Company. Salute to you. I'm good. I'm good. Yes, and the long count. I don't know. That's what some are coming up with. I mean, look, I'm not surprised that that's a theory. I'm going to be honest. I was a little confused with the count. I thought the referee may have been a little distracted. I don't know what was going on, but you know, I didn't I didn't think that Wilder was robbed or cheated. Wilder was pretty much still hurt. He was still, when he dropped Fury, I thought he was in a bad place. Still, obviously he was still able to fight, still had enough power to drop Fury. I thought the second knockdown was just more um, the after effects of the first one, obviously, right? And I looked at the count. Remember, the count doesn't go, to the T. It's the referee's discretion, right? Within reason, right? Not too fast or not too slow. And so obviously there's really no controversy because um, Fury was in a good place. Obviously he got knocked down, but he was still coherent, as in compared to the knockdowns when Fury went and knocked down Wilder, right? Wilder was in worse shape when that was happening, and I believe that happened like towards the end of the fourth round, and there was hardly any time on the in the round, so it's nothing. It's a nothing burger. That's what that is. And nobody with half a brain would buy an excuse like that, unless you're a Wilder, fanboy, a nutcase. I thought that the fight was an exciting fight in terms of the drama, for sure. There was a lot of drama in the fight, but I don't think this was like some people were thinking this is the greatest fight they've ever seen in terms of a trilogy at heavyweight. I'm not going to argue someone's opinion, but I think that there were other fights that were better. The one that comes to mind, Riddick Bowe versus Evander Holyfield. Their three fights were better than Fury Wilder, in my opinion. Thought they I thought the first fight was a classic. The second one was definitely good too. Um, and the third fight was a little sloppy, but there was a lot of drama. And if I had to compare it to what happened with Fury and Wilder, I think that it eclipsed what Wilder and Fury just did, and that's just my opinion. And the fight itself was entertaining. As long as it lasts, it went almost the distance. It went to the 11th round. Um, I thought that I thought in the first round, Wilder was giving Fury some different looks. Right, he was jabbing to the body. He was fainting a little bit. Looked like he had Fury, guessing, and Fury looked a little bit, you know, confused in that ring, right? Because he wasn't used to Wilder doing this, and so I thought that was good. But then, it seemed like towards the ending of that round, or right at the end, I think Fury catches him with a 1-2 and hurts Wilder. And I thought in the second round, Wilder is still pretty game, but looks a little bit intimidated. I think Fury's taking over. And then the third round, he drops Wilder. Wilder looks like he's in a lot of trouble going into to the fourth round, and for the most part of the fourth round, he was Fury was in control, but got a little too sloppy. He was in my opinion, he looked like he wasn't in the best shape of his career. He was kind of flabby. You could see anytime Wilder hit him, especially with the knockdown, looks like he shaked the blubber of Tyson Fury when he caught him with that straight right. From what I remember, basically Fury was just walking right into it, and Wilder catches him and basically almost knocked him out. Um, but I thought that Wilder was still in a lot of trouble, man. And then from after the fourth round, I thought Fury was pretty much in control. He made it dirty, got on the inside, roughed up Wilder, just drained him. He just drained him, bro. And I'm not saying that he won't because he was dirty. I'm just saying the fight was dirty. He did some dirty tactics. Wilder did some dirty tactics, and like there are guys that fight that way. That's just part of it, man. And there are going to be referees that don't call it for whatever reason. That's the way they do things. But yeah, I think he demolished Wilder in this last fight. Obviously, you guys saw it too, and you probably have the same opinion. Um, you know, Wilder didn't want no one to stop the fight. That's what he wanted. I think that Breland in the second fight was trying to avoid this situation. What just happened to Wilder, the way he got knocked out, falling practically face first. You know, he was just out. He was free falling, and so Wilder got what he deserved, right? He got what he deserved. I'm not good way or bad way. Basically, what I mean by that is that's what he wanted, right? If he's gonna lose, then he wants to lose like that, right? He deserves it, yeah. You could take that in a good way or in a bad way. It doesn't matter. That's the way he wanted to go out. Um, and again, as for the fight itself, it was pretty good. The drama was pretty intense throughout the fight. I thought Fury got hurt multiple times in that fight. I just thought he was out of it, man. He was drained. Fury put a lot of pressure on him, leaned on him, used his weight. Very smart, slick fighter. All right, that is a slick fighter, as they like to put it. He uses a lot of veteran tactics, and I see a lot of hypocrites hating on it because it happened to their boy. You know, Fury kind of fights a lot like Bernard Hopkins at middleweight. I'll say that. Anyway, I see that we have quite a few people in the chat. I will drop the link and let people hop on. And look, man, if you want to brag about it, you want to throw it in people's face, Wilder fans' face, you can do it on this stream. Okay, you can definitely do it here. Um, Me personally, I don't like beating on a dead horse. Some people do, but I'm not gonna suppress it. All right, because we know if it was the other way around, we'd be hearing videos. I'm sure, I am fucking sure, like that the sun will eventually come out. That my channel, with a bunch of other channels, will be bombarded right now with a bunch of crazy Wilder fanboys. I told you, I told you. What did I tell you? You hater, you this. You're not American if you don't like Wilder. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I will drop the link in the chat so people can hop on. All right. The link is in the chat. Hop on. Yeah, that's right. He does.
Yo, yo.
Super L dog. What's going on? Why are you laughing? What's going on?
You know, these Wilder fans, bro. I'm telling you, I respect it that you're like, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but me, I'm the type of guy to stomp on your head while you're unconscious, man. I am giving no mercy to these clowns. Fuck them.
This is why I said this is the channel you could do it on. You
Yo,
know
can you guys hear me?
what's going on? We got Durden and
¿Qué onda,
OG
güey?
What up,
on that
bro?
way.
Buenas noches, Holmes.
Buenas noches, Holmes.
Yo, yo, yo.
Órale, canal.
Is my mic too loud or is it too
Viva
low?
los Dodgers, dog. We're fucking
Viva
Yeah,
gonna
the
los
win.
mic's a
Dodgers.
little low.
Yeah, your
How,
mic's low, man. What's going on?
how about now, bro?
Sounds
Yeah, that's
good.
better.
Hey, bro. Deontay Wilder, bro. Tyson Fury. To tell you the truth, bro, it's probably the best heavyweight fight I've ever seen, bro. From what I've
Okay.
seen of boxing, which is less than 10 years, so you gotta excuse me and other young boxing fans, bro, that have been coming up in the game, but
I respect it, OG. I respect it.
yeah, bro. Like I can't complain, bro. I'm not the type of dude that likes to compare, like, oh, the Usyk fight with AJ was better than this one. Nah, bro. I appreciate both fights, man. Both of these fights, it just solidified the heavyweight division, man. Like I'm excited now for the heavyweights because I feel like anybody could beat anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like dudes like Ruiz, Frank Sanchez, who else? Like dudes that are like below the top five. I think
Hey, you
even they
forgot
can
one, bro.
compete. Who? Hergovich? Yeah, bro. I'm saying like all these dudes could compete and beat Fury and beat Usyk. Like none of these dudes are unbeatable. None of these dudes are a Canelo or a Mayweather, bro. So I'm enjoying it, man. So I want Fury to fight Dillian White next or Andy Ruiz, and I want AJ and Usyk to have the rematch, and then we get undisputed.
I'm with you on that, man. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
listen, OG. I'm happy to hear that you beat your case, man. I was hearing some crazy shit. I heard that you were facing life in prison. So it's good to know you beat your case.
Yeah, bro. God works in mysterious ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jesus, bro. Shout out to the people out there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say, bro.
Salute. Yeah. So I think that exactly, man. With the Usyk win over AJ, and now they got a rematch. I think AJ can win that fight. I think that he could. I think now after this third fight with Wilder and Fury, now that puts that to rest. A lot of people thought that this was number one versus number two. I have a different opinion, but that's just an opinion. You know, Wilder never fought AJ or Usyk, although I have a feeling who I think would win if they were to fight, but that's just going on a gut feeling. But yeah, I think it opens up. It just basically shows because even if you're happy with what Fury did, he still was in a lot of trouble in that fight. He was in
But don't
trouble.
ain't that what you want, bro, from boxing, man? Like
Absolutely.
I'm tired
Yeah.
of beatdowns. I'm tired
Yep.
of like A sides beating the fuck out of bums, bro. Like I'm never a fan of that, bro. I'm not a fan of bullying. I don't like to bully people, bro. I like fair fights. You know what I'm saying? I've been in plenty fights my whole life, bro. And you win some and you lose some, bro, and you got to move on. But I don't know if Deontay Wilder could recover from this beatdown, bro. This beatdown was fucking brutal, man. Like,
Yeah.
and you gotta
Yeah.
understand, Deontay Wilder got a peanut head, bro. When you have a peanut head like that, bro, and you're getting hit by a dude almost 300 pounds, bro. Like, I don't think his brain's gonna be. I don't think his brain is fully developed, bro. And then taking a beatdown like that, bro, that lowers your IQ like 15 points minimum.
Hey, but I got a little prediction, man. My
Okay.
prediction is that um I think Fury will fight Dillian White next. I think Fury will win that pretty easily. Whether he outboxes him or he stops him, I think he'll probably just outbox him. But I think then we'll get Usyk AJ too. AJ can definitely win that fight. I mean, if he lands a good punch, but I think his chances are slimmer in the rematch than they were in the first fight because now Usyk has his timing down, his rhythm. He knows how he fights. He knows whether he can take the power or not. He'll be better prepared for the rematch. I think we'll get Usyk versus Fury, and I think this fight's gonna go a little bit like Riddick Bowe versus Evander Holyfield 1. I think Usyk will actually lose the fight, but it will be such a good fight and a bit of a shock to a lot of people, to where Usyk gains a lot of respect, and it even enhances his legacy in losing to him.
It could happen, man. I mean, they got pretty much when you do the comparison, they pretty much got the same dimensions, right? Riddick Bowe was a big dude. Vander Holyfield is practically the same size as Usyk. He did the whole
Yep.
cruiserweight thing. But I just think that this makes boxing more exciting. That talking about the Usyk and AJ fight, I think that him beating him, putting him in the mix, makes a good fight. Because look, even if I'm gonna give AJ a good chance in the rematch, I'm probably gonna go with Usyk to win. That's just based on what happened in the first fight and what I already thought would have happened if they fought. Right, going into the fight, I thought that Usyk would win. But no doubt. I mean, you look at Usyk's face, and you got to give AJ a chance. He does look like he can adapt to a fighter the second time around. So you never know. Maybe
I mean, it's
with
foolish to count
Ruiz.
him out,
Yeah, it is foolish to
but
count
but
him out.
then
I
again,
see. Go ahead.
there is the old rule, like in boxing, and I think this is true most of the time. The boxer usually wins the rematch against the puncher. And make no mistake, Usyk is the boxer. I had him beating AJ 10 rounds to 2, 9 rounds to 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you gotta understand this, bro. Like AJ knew he kind of fucked up. AJ knew that, bro. I don't know if he knew, bro, or he was unaware of the situation. What I mean by unaware, bro, is like his game plan. The dude tried to box with Usyk. He was trying to counter the counter punch, bro, and it's not gonna work, man. I think if AJ uses his size and starts pushing Usyk back like Chisora did, bro, even though he's gonna get hit, but fuck it, you gotta go through it, man. Sometimes you gotta take a punch to land a punch. I think AJ could knock Usyk the fuck out, but he got to dig deep, grab his balls, bro, and go for it.
I think that's what he'll do. I just don't think it'll work. I think Usyk's movement and his counterpunching is going to be good enough. Because look, AJ is not that much. He's not as heavy as Chisora, and he's not as skilled as at fighting rough. Like you gotta understand, Chisora and Tyson Fury, those motherfuckers are like the Andre Ward and the Bernard Hopkins of the division. When they get in that clinch, they know how to fight fucking rough. They know how to use their size. AJ hasn't really
Veteran
shown.
tactics.
Well, Yeah, what they used to like to call veteran tactics when Ward was doing it to Kovalev and Hopkins doing it to whoever, but now now it's cheating, of course. But yeah, these so-called veteran tactics. I think Usyk, having fought the version of AJ who boxed him, and having fought Chisora who tried to brawl with him, he's gonna be ready if AJ tries to incorporate that brawling style because he's now seen two of those kind of styles. I think it'll be a different fight, but I just think Usyk will win this one. But
No, but you
it's
got to
still a good
twist
fight.
it because you act like AJ wasn't a pressure fighter before the Klitschko fight. If you go back to AJ, how he came up, bro, he was putting combinations, going to the body. He was very aggressive, bro. And then suddenly
Against
after,
bums though.
no, but it's not about who he fought, bro. I'm saying his style. He was a come forward fighter. So if he could do that against bums, I'm sure he could do that against Usyk. You know what I'm saying? It's about trying, bro. Trying to change your game plan. Will it work? Who knows, bro? But if you want to counter the master boxer, bro, that shit's not gonna work. So we gotta dig deep, bro. And you know what I'm saying? If I was him, I would go and hire fucking Salido or something, bro, to help him.
Well, speaking of that, yeah, look, this guy probably agrees with you. Like
Yeah.
I
Fury's
mean,
very Toledo-esque.
don't you find it funny that these Wilder nut huggers, they used to love Andre Ward, man. Andre Ward was like the best thing ever. Bernard Hopkins was the best thing ever, but they hate Tyson Fury, right? I wonder what the difference is, because I mean, to
They hate
me, they
Andre Ward now. They
oh
do
they
hate him
hate
now.
him now,
Yeah,
obviously, but I mean, when he was fighting, they fucking loved Andre Ward. To me, they
yeah.
all fight like dirty cheaters, man. Like Tyson Fury. Look, if it was anyone else but Wilder in there, I would have been complaining. But because it was Wilder, I'm gonna turn a blind eye.
But Wilder does the same thing too. He's not strong
Yeah,
enough or smart enough, but he hits you behind the head.
that
Okay, let's be
second
honest.
knockdown,
Yeah,
that was an illegal shot. He grabbed him on the head and then hit him behind the head.
yeah. So if you're gonna do that against Fury, who probably doesn't mind you doing that shit, and he's like, I got the perfect ref, right? He's not calling much of those rabbit punches on Wilder, so I'm gonna do some dirt too, just to break him down. I mean, look, man. From what I saw in there, Fury can be outworked, man. Wilder has no
Hundred
gas.
percent.
Yeah, Wilder. It's just Wilder don't got a gas tank, bro. He loses the plot. Like, dude, when you looked at that first round, right? You look at that first round. He's showing a different look. Soon as he gets popped in the ending of that fucking round, soon as he gets hit, he reverts to going back to the same 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And he had his moments, don't get me wrong, because I think Fury was at the minimum shape. He just, he just got, I'm going to steal something from Reverse Lee. He just basically got in shape to put on his shorts. Basically, that was it. Just to make sure he could put those trunks on and say, I could beat this guy, and he made it a little rougher for himself because as bad as Wilder was in terms of just going back to the same old Wilder, Fury basically being just sloppy, had to basically respect Wilder because he got dropped and he got hurt multiple times, even though he was beating the shit out of he was beating the crap out of Wilder 8 out of those fucking 10 rounds or 11, 9 or 8 out of those 11 rounds, but he still was weary of Wilder's power. What's up, Fight Scott?
How's it going, everybody?
All right, man.
What up?
You guys changed the subject too quick, man. You guys are talking about Hergovich and
That's
screw
all
all
talk.
those. They're not even in the
That's all
picture, right? So it's like,
Yeah, we need to stay cooking on this bitch who got knocked out.
I mean, but it's exactly what you said. As soon as he got popped in the head, like he just reverted. It's like none of his training even mattered, right? We didn't even see one of the combinations that he threw on the mitts the entire summer. That's like,
That's
Dude,
all he
and
was learning. Yeah.
yeah.
someone I know made a great point. They're like, do you really think it's practical, like 6-punch combinations for a heavyweight? And it's like, you know what? That's a good point. Like, I get it. Maybe you do a couple of them for conditioning, right? Because you want to, it's a bit of conditioning. Like, you need to get boxing specific conditioning. But, dude, Look, I like the right hand to the body. That was good, right? That was good. The jab to the body. Those two were good, but when someone says go to the body, they don't mean like just throw body shots. Like that's all you throw. Like, and I think that's what Wilder thought it meant, dude. I think he meant like go to the body, like throw no headshots at all. It's
Yeah,
like
and
no, like
he
mix
lost
it
the
up.
plot on that one.
Yeah, he did, man. He
Because
really
like
Dude, the
you
did.
go
guy's
to the
just an
body
idiot,
to open
man.
up the head, right? But he
Yep.
just he didn't mix it up.
Hey,
That's the
Wilder,
that
doesn't he
that
not
was
do
what I was
cardio?
saying. Hold on. That's what I was saying for his game plan, man. I was saying, it's a good idea to, use that jab to the body. That's always worked for him, and throw that right hand to the body. But then, throw that right hand upstairs because it's gonna catch him off guard. If you hurt the body enough, and you keep on targeting the body, he's gonna eventually drop it, and then you catch him upstairs. But I mean, look, as soon as it hit the second round. Wilder, he got beat the fuck up, man. Like he had the fourth round. That was kind of a fluke, to be honest. Like I think in the fourth round, like we could get all super technical about it, but you know what really happened? The third round, Fury knocked him down. And he thought, okay, this is just like the
He
second
got
fight. I've
him.
got his number. He's
Yeah.
gonna crumble. Boom. He walked on to something, and then after that, I mean, Wilder didn't even win the next round. Like
No,
usually
he
the
got beat
round
up every
after.
round. Every he had
Yeah,
him. He had
usually
some
the round
moments, but
you get knocked down in, like the round after you take it off to recover. But I mean, what do you know?
yeah. Real quick, Durden. I got somebody on the backstage by the name of Gray Miller. I don't know who he is, but I'm gonna give it a try.
Oh shit.
Recognize, don't dox me, bro. Come on, man. Hey, but look, recognize. Let's be
Who's this,
honest. With
Camacho?
yeah. Don't dox me, motherfucker. Might as well give him my address, right? But hey, look.
That's not your real name. Come on, man. You're a Spanish guy.
Look. We're not gonna
What
go
are you doing
there.
with a German last name? Go ahead.
Look. I'm Jewish. All right. Stop being anti-Semitic. But what I'm saying is, man, we can sit here and cap and say, oh, I don't care who won that fight. I hate Fury. I hate Wilder. Shut the fuck up, bro. We were gunning for Fury because if Wilder would have won, YouTube boxing would have been hell. It would have been hell, bro. It would have been nothing but like
They would have been. They would be all over everybody, dude. I had people that were coming on a video, like commenting on a video that I did when Fury beat Wilder the second time. They're like, yeah, we're gonna see all that shit you talking. I never even heard of these guys, and they're like, just fucking attacking my channel. Oh,
Yep.
You're a weirdo. This is how you going about getting subs. I'm like, dude, what
You
the
a
fuck?
coon.
Yeah, all that
Stay
stuff.
on code.
I haven't. They haven't made another comment. All I text, all I responded was, "We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the fight."
Dude, if Wilder would have won, I would have. First of all, I would have gotten the fuck out of here. You wouldn't see me in 2 months.
Yeah.
At least 3. At least 3. All right. But dude, like, and now it's one of the. I'm not gonna lie. Just because of that whole YouTube dynamic of it, that was one of the most stressful fights I ever seen in my entire life. I was not enjoying that, bro. Like when Fury got knocked down, I was like, "Fuck me, I'm out of here. I need a new hobby. Who's into tennis? Because I'm not gonna do this shit." But Fury did it, bro. And when Fury won, it almost felt right, bro. It almost felt like God is real. The good boys won. D-Day, World War II.
That's what I was
Like,
saying.
God.
I was saying
There's
for
a
the
relief.
for the non-Wilder fans in the YTBC, this is the closest we'll feel in our generation to our grandparents after the Second World War when they won.
Exactly, bro. I felt like
this
I
is
went
like the days
outside.
after the war.
The birds were singing. I had an erection. Like the sun was so bright. Like it was just a beautiful moment, bro. And just seeing Wilder die on stage. And look, I got nothing against Wilder, but his fans, bro. Just seeing them crush. I heard Drew Titan ran out of the stadium crying like a little bitch.
No, he admitted it on his live today because I didn't believe the guy called into BDA, right? Now, he didn't say he cried, but he said he did run out of there. So he's kind of half admitting. He said he sprinted out of there because he wanted to check on Deontay.
I would have just
Well,
thrown that drink at him if I was sitting right
in-
behind him.
Yeah,
his,
fuck it.
in his words, in his
Let's knock
words,
him out as well.
He wanted to see if the king was doing all right.
Dude.
I mean, that's fine, man. You want to consider another man your king, but you do realize I'm not the weirdo. It's you, right? Like,
Yeah.
they'll come over here and be like, "You're a weirdo." I'm like, "Yeah." You call him another man your king,
Especially a fucking loser, right? A guy who lost. Like,
dude. I mean, whatever, right? Like, you could, like, I like certain fighters over others, but like, I don't care about them. Maybe it sounds harsh, but I don't really care if like Usyk, retired today because he's like, I got brain damage or whatever. I'd be like, man, that's kind of fucked up, but hey, he had a great life, right? He had a great career, better than most people.
They're just pixels on the screen, man. It's like when you watch fucking Avengers, right? And you see Superman like fight or whatever. Like, who cares? Like, you're never gonna meet these guys, and I have no intentions of even meeting them. They're just entertainment for me. They're just characters.
Yeah, but some
Ooh,
people
man, I
take
saw
that
a
shit
video.
serious,
Somebody,
bro.
there's some people that recorded the fight. I guess like they had the bet like front row seats. Dude, it looks crazy in that fucking ring. The way those punches were landing on mainly Wilder, right? Especially the last one. Damn, he knocked like the fucking sweats, boogers, everything out of his fucking face. That last
No,
I saw that
dude,
video too, man.
dude, rewatch the last knockdown. And now look, so first of all, half of Wilder's like his big ass lips, his big ass Dumbo lips, like are flapping from side to side. And then when he hits the canvas,
Again.
bro, they flap again. Like
Yeah.
that was awful, bro. I'm a Wilder fan because I don't want to see him fucking die. But I guess these fucking dumbass Wilderinas really want this motherfucker to fucking die. Hey, no doubt.
Yeah.
Hey, Wilder
That's
takes
the
3 more of these beatdowns, he's gonna be Riddick Bowe 2.0, just slugging his
Dude,
word.
he might already be. This is like, if you think about his like, here's the thing. People are saying today on Twitter, "Oh, Wilder still beats everyone else except for Fury." I'm like, dude, he just took 2 consecutive beatdowns at like 36 years old. This dude isn't getting better with time, man. He's getting fucking worse. He just had his brains like splattered, dude. Like, you don't get better after fights like these. You get worse.
I
Fury
agree.
dented his head again in the 10th.
He did, man. He did.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. I'll say this. That 10th round knockout, that was a nice knockout, dude. How he rolls
The
under the hook.
knockdown, right?
Oh yeah,
So
the knockdown. He
Yeah.
rolls under the hook and then boom, counter right hand. That was fucking good, man.
yeah, but
Dude.
that moment that Deontay threw, that was actually what he practiced on the mitts, if you noticed, right? Like
Yeah,
he tried to go to the
Deontay
body and then
practiced
he
that
tried
in
to go to the
the
head, and it didn't work because he leaned off to the side, right? And he leaned off to the side. It took him too much time to like actually counter, so he gets hit. He gets clubbed in the head basically, and he goes down, and his head is caved in again, same
Yeah,
spot.
Man, you know what's the real question after this fight? Like, how good is Fury? Because we still don't know, but we keep counting him out. Like every time he fights like another guy, he's always like the underdog. Like because he looks like a dumbass retard and he's like overconfident and like bad and British.
He was in worse shape in the third one than he was in the first one, right?
No,
Dude, that's why
He did the bare minimum
Hey,
to
this is
fit
why
into
I'm
his
telling.
boxing trunks.
This is why I'm telling these AJ fans who say he needs to gain weight. They're deluded, dude. I mean, look what happened to Wilder, right? Him and AJ are kind of like similar. Like they're lean, they're muscular, whatever.
black.
But when these dudes gain weight, they gas out, dude. They gas out like fucking fast.
It's because they're not boxers,
Yeah.
bro. These dudes are just athletes that picked up boxing late. So
Yep.
like you gotta do the Mike Tyson workout.
A crazy
Or he did
dynamic.
like 1,000 sit-ups. Like he just does a bunch of aerobics, like calisthenics, like a
Hey,
ton of it.
is that Brian Harkin you got on your thing?
That's the human Patrick Star, bro. Have you seen the SpongeBob movie?
Oh, he's
That's a
strong.
That's not fucking Brian Harkin. Come on. Is it really?
Maybe.
Hey, I gotta ask you a question, man. Would you guys pay
No
for a
shit.
fourth
But I
fight?
never knew Brian Hawkins shaved his head off, or shaved his
No,
hair off.
he did it for the Mateo's telethon. I think it was him and Mark. They did it, and Brian looks like he just looks like Patrick Starr, bro.
Looks like a
Big ups
fucking-
to Brian. It's
You look
liver,
like a
bro.
fucking peanuts, bro.
Yeah, he's a human
Yo,
dick.
Brian Hawkins, my dog, man. Come on, bro. That's my dog, man. I love him. He's a cool. You ever see him throw hands, bro? He'll fuck you up,
Yeah,
man.
bro, he's got that speed, bro. Dude, I want to see him against what's the name of that fucking black guy with the huge pecs?
Glenn.
No, the other guy. No, not Glenn. The one guy,
Terrence
Dog, your friend,
Bailey.
Terrence Bailey. Yeah, I want to see that fight.
Hey,
That's pay
have
per
you
view right
seen
there.
Terrence Bailey's his comments. I screenshotted them on Threads. Bro, I gotta read this. I think recognize that were posted in the BDA Discord. Hold
What
up.
happened? What'd he say? I think
Bro,
I know
he's
who
like-
that guy is.
He's
I know he
super
is.
pro black. He said, "I still don't believe Fury is best. Something isn't right." Like, dude.
I know what it is. Listen,
You-
did you see that guy Umar Johnson?
Oh
I
yeah,
think that-
Dr.
Yeah.
Umar.
So he heard. He's not even watching the fight. This goes to show you he's not a boxing fan at all, right? So he's like, "What? Are you telling me that Fury beat Wilder again? No way. You telling me that fat mayonnaise looking man just beat this chisel? Did he call him the Mandingo Warrior? I think he called him Mandingo Warrior.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
swear
his
to God,
mouth is
man.
watering, bro. His mouth is watering just thinking about it.
bro! I'm telling you, and then you got to tell him that AJ got beat the fuck up as well, man. These guys would be shocked. Like a midget and a fat man beat like these so-called athletic kings, right? These the man, I got
Mo-
Wilder and AJ because they more athletic. They got more hand speeds, more powers in they fists. Feel me? They got that vibranium. You heard me?
You sound like you from Baltimore, bro.
But it just
Okay,
shows,
LJ.
man,
I
that
keep it a buck with you, man. I still feel like AJ gonna win that rematch with that boy Usyk. Like he's slick and all, but he ain't really built like that. You're
But yeah, man, I think these guys they basically know just as much boxing as like these fanboys, like Wilder fanboys, right? They'll look at Wilder and he's built. He's got like, out of 50 fights, 50 wins, he's got like 49 knockouts. Whatever the fuck his record is, I don't know how much it is, but you get what I'm saying. Like they don't even look at who he beat. They just look at the record and that he got muscles. That he's basically gonna beat Fury, right? Like Umar is the classic example of what the LDBC is, but actually worse because these guys follow boxing. They actually follow it, Anyway,
You know
but
the
got-
new
you got
conspiracy?
people on TV, like Kellerman, and that guy's doing the same thing too. He's literally
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
looking
saying.
at Wilder's dick, basically.
But now you got
But
like
don't you think Wilder won the story of the fight, guys?
no,
I
bro.
mean,
But now they're making all
like-
these conspiracies now, bro, about the long count and the ref.
Yeah, the long
or
count.
whatever. Like
Hey,
you
I'm
got
not-
even Arabs, bro.
So
Arabs
the count
making
was
conspiracy.
long, right? So the count was long, but Fury is going to get up at 10 on the ref's discretion, anyways.
exactly, dude. He was
Yeah.
awake. He wasn't unconscious. He was
Yeah,
looking
so he
at
was
the
waiting
ref.
for 7 before he actually got up.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, man, because you don't want to get up too soon. Your legs look shaky and the ref calls it off. You
Well,
wait
like
that
to be
long-
honest, L Dog, I understand the first because this is like the 8th conspiracy on Fury. The first conspiracy on Fury was the count gate when he got knocked down to 12th in the first fight. Where honestly, that's probably the most credible gripe they have because
Yeah,
that motherfucker,
that's
that
fair.
motherfucker was asleep, and Jack Reese said 9. So I guess I get that one. But this one, Fury is like awake, just taking a rest twice. Like, there's nothing on that shit, bro. Like
Yeah,
these conspiracies get worse and worse.
That's the thing. Well, hold on. Wilder wasn't in the natural corner.
yeah,
I
he
get
was.
you mean neutral corner.
Neutral
but yeah.
corner. Yeah, he's
That,
right.
that's the thing. Like but look, it's not. First of all, it's not a 10-second count, and just like Fight Scout said, every fighter at a high level knows you get knocked down, unless it's like a flash knockdown, and you want to show it's a flash knockdown. If you get dropped, right, you you get up at 8. Like that's when you're
But
supposed to.
what's
That's
the
when you're told
rule?
to get
What's
up.
the
Stand up
official
at 8.
rule? What's the official rule in the boxing fucking book or whatever?
The
What do you
ref's
mean?
discretion.
The ref
Yeah.
discretion. As long
Okay,
as
so why don't these dudes understand that fucking rule, bro? Like, why do they keep on saying 10
discretion
seconds?
is first of all, that's a big word for them. Let's
Okay.
be honest.
That's
I
official
forgot.
of the word. You heard me?
I forgot about that, bro. I forgot they
And
don't follow rules.
second, as long as it's not, as long as it's not too slow or too fast, right? Because a referee could be fast. It could be 1, 2, 3. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that, right? And then you can't be 1,
One
2.
Mississippi,
Yeah, you
two
can't.
Mississippi.
Yeah, exactly. So these guys are idiots, man. First of all, I was a little confused. That's because Wilder I guess he left the neutral corner, or he was in the wrong neutral corner, whatever. So the referee told him to go back there. But anyway, it defeats it's bullshit because you can see that first of all, it's at the end of the round. Second, Fury was not out. He just, he had this like, fuck, this dude dropped me, that kind of look.
Yep.
And he got back up to beat the crap out of him. The 5th round, the 6th round, the 7th, the 8th. You get my point, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Wilder did have moments in those rounds, but they were very few. Wilder was the one, taking the punches, the bigger punches. And then, I thought that fight could have been stopped like from like 8, 9, maybe that's 9. After the 9th round, you could have stopped
Hey,
that
but
fight.
recognize, fuck these low IQ apes, bro. The real question is, how good is Fury? Is he number 1? Like, it's hard to tell because all he's been fighting is Wilder over and over and over again, just beating the fuck out of him. Like, is he good?
I agree. First of all, do you think that he would have, in the shape that he was in? Like, okay, he beat Wilder, fine. But would you be surprised? Do you think you would be confident, like him fighting AJ, Usyk, White, that he'll do the same thing? Remember, Wilder is slow. He doesn't have. He's a stationary target.
He's got no defense, dude.
He's got no
None.
defense. So, I don't understand why people get shocked when I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I think fucking Usyk could wash this dude. Not wash him in the sense like he's fucking beating him up, but like in boxing skills, just outworking him. They were like, oh, he'll just maul him. I'm like, yeah, try. You got to catch him to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to pin him down. You got to catch him. It's not going to be that easy. Now, I get it. I believe Fury can change his game plan and make the fight and make the fight better for him and beat Usyk. I think Fury's the best fighter at heavyweight. He proved it.
I think
he has
so
proven.
too, man.
Yeah.
I just think his size, because that's the thing about the heavyweight division, right? Like, size matters in other divisions, but you still have to weigh in the same. So it's like, it's not as much, but heavyweight, dude, size is really going to matter against Usyk. I mean, I'm not saying Usyk can't win. I think he can, but he's really up against all odds.
Yeah, he is. He's the guy that they don't really want at the party.
Like, I don't subscribe to this theory that as soon as somebody loses, they're trash. Like, I think Wilder, he sucks in terms of like foundations, but he is a very dangerous, gimmicky fighter. Like, he's a very unique fighter. And I think it took Fury like 3 tries to completely change his like just a way of fighting to get him. Like, because in reality, bro, the reason why Fury was able to beat Wilder is because he's 6 foot. He's taller than him. He's taller and longer. He's the only guy who's taller and longer. So he can see the punches coming from like a mile away. But I wonder how Wilder does against another fighter, because I've seen this fight play out tons of times where a fighter just beats the fuck out of him for like 9 rounds, and then Wilder puts him to sleep, And like, if Wilder lands that punch on somebody with less mass, will they wake up? Because, dude, I saw that punch in the 4th round, and you can see it landing on Fury's forehead, and just the energy, the momentum went from his forehead.
His blubber,
his whole blubber from up all the way down, like there's no like I was thinking like does Wilder only knock out like short people, but no, bro. Like he got this motherfucker down on his knees with one fucking punch. Like his power is real, and if that lands on Usyk, is Usyk's gonna wake up? Like we
If
don't
he
know.
lands, right? But again, remember, if he lands, because Usyk is gonna use the southpaw versus the very limited orthodox fighter, right? So I get what you're saying. Yeah, if he does land flush on Usyk, on unsuspected Usyk, it might be different for him than compared to Tyson Fury, who was fucking 280 pounds in there, right? Usyk's
Hey,
gonna come in
real
220.
quick, Rick, we got people asking for the link.
All right. So
Blank.
link. Hold on. All right. Give me one
Drop it.
But yeah, I'm with you on that. That like, dude, he really couldn't land against Ortiz in that second fight. He's gonna be even worse after these Fury fights because he took beatings, man. His like reflexes, punch resistance, his strength, all that shit won't be the same, man. He's older. He's taken so much more punishment, bro.
I don't get what you're saying about the second fight, dude. Wilder in the Ortiz fight, the second one, that was his best performance. Like he just didn't give a fuck for 8 rounds. He was in control, and he landed the best punch of his life, which wasn't even like one of those punches where he has to extend. It was just straight and landed like in the temp. It was like perfect. Like he was getting kind of deadly until like Fury got him off his rockers. But that punch, the way he masked it and how fast it was, that's fucking dangerous, bro. I wonder if a Wilder pre-Fury the second fight, because Fury buck broke him in that second fight. He'll never be the same. But Wilder pre-buck breaking, I wonder how he does with the other heavy. I wonder how he does with Joshua, because I don't know. I think Wilder has more heart. He's more dangerous.
Yeah, but that punch that he landed on, I'll say this before we greet some of these guys. The guy, Wilder, the same punch that Wilder landed on Fury that knocked him down the first time in round 4, he's landed that punch many times. He landed it on Spiltzka, he landed it on Brezel, and he landed it on Ortiz in the second one. Same punch.
That's his punch, bro. He gets those guys out of there. Yeah.
It's like a very short punch to the temple.
Yeah, that's what I'll agree with you, Fight Scout. Like people who say, "Oh, Wilder, he telegraphs, he windmills." In recent years, he's done that a lot less, and he's actually got a pretty good short right. But it takes him a long time to figure it out and get the timing down, and by then he's usually fatigued. And I don't know if his power carries. Like that's why Wilder was way better when he was like 215. I think the best weight for Wilder probably be in the 220s.
Dude, Wilder is like such a tragedy of a boxer like Mike Tyson, where like if he threw more feints, if he could just mask that punch, bro, he just would have been so fucking deadly. But it's over. It's over for him. He's too old. He's too fucking broken mentally, physically. But if maybe like if he started boxing younger, and oh man, he would have been fucking dead.
No, you make a good point. Remember, boxing was in his first choice. It was more of like something he can do because he's just a gifted athlete. But real quick, I want to say what's up to LT and Rare Breed.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up, fellas? What's up, man? Nah, man, I want to say that Wilder a bitch.
Hey, I saw your video, LT.
Thanks, man.
We got
yeah, man, I want to say that.
Now,
yeah, man. Wilder's like little short run. It's fucking over. I mean, I keep on seeing him bleeding from that left ear. Is it right ear? Left ear. I think it's the left ear, man. This is the second fight I see him bleed out of the left ear, bro. Or either Fury just has this, just knows to place the same punch in the same place to Wilder, or just the Wilder's ear is just fucked up and every little touch just gonna make him bleed, which means his equilibrium is off, which means he's no good no more. So, yeah, man, that guy's fucked up anyways. He's fucked up with the excuses, so that means he's fucked up in the head. I don't think he's. I don't think he's there. I don't think he's there spiritually either, because he comes out looking like a fucking voodoo ragdoll or whatever the fuck he tries to pretend he is. So he's not there spiritually either.
And physically, come on, look at him, bro. So yeah, man, I think he's not there physically, mentally, or spiritually, bro. What do you guys think?
Hey, hold on, Rick. Yeah, we got Brian.
Yeah.
What's up, Brian? What's going on?
I'm the
Real
original
quick.
Brian Harkin. He's
Brian
just
Harkin.
Brian, I'm a huge fan, bro. I'm ready for your pay-per-view against Terrence Bailey Sr. If Tyson Fury has inspired you that the dad bod can take on anything, I'm ready for you to get him, bro. The hand speed is off the chains. Get that motherfucker. And dude, Terrence Bailey has too much muscle. He'll gas off in the 4th round. Take him, bro. Take him.
Easy work. How you doing, guys?
Good to talk to you, Brian. What's going on, man? What are you?
Always good. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so.
Oh, so you feel fresh now?
I was like, "What
6 in the
happened?" I was
morning.
like, "What's happening?" Oh, you guys are live. That's you always go live lit, which like for me, so
It's early for you guys, right? Like
very
6
early.
in the morning.
It's 6:22 a.m. here.
Yes, that's right. So you're in England, right?
Rec, can you hear me?
Ireland. So that's the same time, though. Same time.
Michael Poe, I can hear you. Yes.
Recognize, can you hear me? Yeah,
Yep,
you
I
guys
can
are a
hear
little
you.
crackly, but I don't know if that's my end.
Can you hear me?
It might be my phone. Yeah, I can hear you guys.
I
It's a
can-
little crackly, but it might be my phone.
Okay.
Brian, you're good. Rare breed. I think you were talking, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, you sound good. And Michael Poe, I think you got to just put your volume up a little bit, but I can hear you.
Hey, but
It's maxed out, man.
Okay.
Hey, but one of you guys made a good point. What if Wilder started boxing earlier, like because you see Fury comes from pedigree of fighters. Like,
Wilder would be the best boxer right now.
Well,
Yeah,
seriously.
Loki.
I don't know if he
would be the
I'm gonna
best.
say this: imagine Wilder grew up in Detroit with Sugar Hill. He'd be the best fighter, I think.
Yeah.
No,
You have the
Wilder had a lot of time to box, dude. So you would have to imagine he started at 19, right?
18.
All the way up
Yeah,
until he
that's-
was 30. So he
that's the
had
thing.
plenty of time to actually box.
That
I
is
don't like.
true.
I don't like.
Fight Scout, I looked at this the other day. He's been boxing the same amount of time as like Canelo, and I mean, look at the levels and difference, like in terms of skills.
Yeah,
but
but
the
that's
fairness, Canelo grew up in a boxing family.
Yeah.
There is certain advantages to that, but go ahead, guys.
Hey, but you know what's interesting? Like Wilder actually has a better amateur record than Fury. I was looking through it. Look at Fury's box record on his amateur record. It's nothing but guys who barely debut. Look at Wilder's, and he has a bunch of guys who actually had some history in the amateurs. And Wilder was an Olympian, and Fury wasn't because he couldn't even beat fucking David Price.
He did.
What
beat
the
David
fuck?
Price.
But yeah,
Like
but
they robbed
let's
him.
be honest though. Let's be honest. Wilder got this far, based on just athleticism and heart. That's it.
And a lot of promotion.
Yeah, we can't deny that he has athleticism, though.
That's
pretty
about
much
it.
athleticism.
Like,
athleticism.
that alone.
Yeah.
That alone is an accomplishment.
Sorry.
No, he
Athleticism,
fell in.
emotion, and that right hand,
Yeah.
and cherry pick fighters. So.
Yeah, he fell in love with his right hand, right? That he just forgot how to box entirely.
He got
Exactly.
tired after the second round. I'm like, come on, man. How is it not? Even with every fighter, he's gotten tired. With every fighter, he's gotten like hit. Like, so it's like I don't understand what's the problem with road work. Is it like his legs bad? Like what? Why don't you just do road work?
He doesn't do road work.
don't.
Mark Brennan came out and said he doesn't do road work. He doesn't do skipping. He doesn't do. I have a video up on my channel, right? I'm not plugging my channel, right? But it's like 25 seconds.
Fine, then you can plug it.
Brian Harkin. That's just my.
It's a good channel too. I watch your video. So go ahead, Brian.
He put up a video. I put up a video. Him skipping for 25 seconds. The rope hits his leg. He goes, "Oh fuck, that rope's heavy." He goes, "That rope is heavy as fuck."
I think Fight Scout sent me a video. Fight Scout, you sent me a video of him jump roping for like 30 seconds. I think it might have been the same one, and he got
Yeah,
he
I just
retired.
reposted Brian Harkin's video.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
Yeah, it was that video.
I don't know if Wilder is a slow learner or if he just has the problem of he was way too loyal to JD's, who doesn't know shit about boxing. And JD's is a cuck, by the way, because when I was watching that fight, they skipped to the corner, and it was like the 9th round, and JD's the only white dude in Deontay Wilder's team says, "Hey Malik, can I please tell Deontay how he's gonna win this fight?" And then
No, he
Malik
didn't say
goes,
that.
"Yeah, he did.
No,
He
this is
did."
facts. If it's coming from
Hold
Mud
up,
it's
hold up.
facts.
When I get the full recording, I'm gonna
Nah, I
screen share
believe it.
that bit because he literally said, like, his voice quivering, "Hey Malik, can I please tell Deontay how he's gonna knock out Fury?" He goes, "Sure," and he's like, "You're gonna pivot and then throw the right hand," and I'm like, "Dude, you just pulled that shit out of your ass, man."
Hey, but speaking of the other trainer, bro, dude, Fury and Sugar Hill are partying fucking hard right now. They're shirtless, they're dancing, they're raving, they're snorting coke and lines. Bro, Fury might be 400 pounds again, bro. Like
Dude, listen,
it's like
Fury.
It doesn't even matter, man. At this
Well
point, it doesn't even
deserved,
matter.
man.
I am a
Fury.
fight man.
Fury's ring walk entrance was fucking disturbing as fuck,
That was
man.
weird, wasn't it?
Dude,
Weird.
it might
I don't
be
mind
like
the gypsy traditional thing, but what's up with the dude, man? The dude,
Yeah.
no, you got to get rid of that guy.
it might be
I
a satanic
guarantee
ritual.
I think it was.
I guarantee you, Deontay Wilder enjoyed it.
I think we're all scarred for life now, dude. That we saw that.
You know why I think it was a satanic ritual? Because before the day before the fight, Lil Wayne, Drake, like all these like fucking high up Hollywood industry people were like picking up Fury. These guys never even mentioned him, and then he has this gay satanic ritual that's like fucking up our eyes and shit. Like I don't, he might have sold his soul or something. Who knows?
And Drake was doing a video, like a fucking video. Yo, my boy.
Facts,
Like,
bro.
I never knew he
Oh,
was your
facts.
boy.
Hey, do you
He
think
got
they
paid
were
by
doing the whole
Ranks to
spirit
make that
cooking or
video,
what?
bro.
Even
That's
the
what I think
Undertaker.
they did, dude. Top Rank is like, "Hey Drake, like, go post like a quick thank you, like a good luck video to get people."
Nah, because they're
Crazy
casual.
ass
So
people
it's
in
like
Vegas.
when you watch this fight, you probably think Fury is a fucking monster. Like if you see
Yeah.
like just
Yep.
this fight from Fury, like whoever like just watched boxing, they probably thought Fury is a fucking monster, like fucking Mike Tyson in his heyday type shit.
Even the
Yep.
Undertaker, even the Undertaker, did a video, but they know each other from WWE, so
Yeah, The
Right.
Undertaker, Drake. I mean, a lot of people. Hey, they even had basketball players like Damian Lillard. I think Magic Johnson was there. Like a bunch of people, man. Like they showed up for these fights. Like the one thing I'll say about this fight that I was pleasantly surprised about is this. Even friends of mine who aren't boxing fans or even sports fans were posting on their Instagram stories like pictures of Tyson Fury, just like, wow, what a fight and everything. Like it really seems like Tyson Fury has captivated the has like captured the attention of the casual audience, man. And people they know me as a boxing fan, so they're asking me, like, the most common question they were asking me is, who's this Usyk guy? He's the other champion. Like, what can you tell us about us? I'm like, I just linked them the Bradis fight, and I'm like, go watch this fight. Hopefully they become boxing fans.
That's a
Yeah.
good fight to link them too. Also,
Yeah.
Dude,
fellas.
Fury and Wilder, are especially Fury. They're on the cusp of being superstars. Like they really, really are.
Yeah.
Like maybe one or two more wins, and they can easily be the face of boxing as heavyweights and surpass like AJ.
well, they are.
Fury,
They're pretty much.
Fury's a superstar right now. Like everybody knows him. Like
Dude,
fellas.
Fury and Usyk.
I was on TikTok. I was on TikTok yesterday, right? And every second video was Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Bro,
Every
let me tell
second.
you why, Brian Hopkins. It's because your algorithm is into boxing, so you probably like every video that comes to boxing. So
No,
they
but
keep on showing you algorithm.
All I got on my
same
TikTok
to
was
the
naked
other
hoes.
guys, and same to the other guys. Yeah, man, your algorithms is fucking with y'all's head, bro. So don't think it's
No, I'm
fucking
telling you,
viral
this
and
is
shit.
like
It's a good fight, for America, bro. But and maybe maybe Europe, but other than that, who the fuck are those guys?
no, I'm telling
I
you,
don't.
like these are just my
That was the
friends,
best
like
fight of
who
the year.
who never watch boxing, right? That never watch a Canelo fight. That never like they might watch a AJ fight. That's about it. But dude, these guys are like posting Tyson Fury, and they're just like, they're fans, and it's like, damn, this is the last time I saw this. The last time I saw these guys like really
Mayweather.
posting about this, yeah, it was either Mayweather or I think the other fight was Canelo Triple G. That was the only
Yeah.
like fights that
Yeah,
really captivated the
the last time.
casuals.
Yeah, the last time I saw really fans going crazy over a fighter was Mike Tyson. Like to that extent, where everyone knew who he fucking was. Everyone had talked to know who
There's
Mike
no fight
Tyson
on
was.
that level.
You know.
Yeah.
Mike
I,
Tyson
I
was
want to say
entertaining
something
back then.
too, man. I want to say that the new look that Tyson Fury came in with in the ring, bro. I loved it, bro. That redneck look he
Wow.
came in, bro. That Larry the Cable Guy get her done look. I loved it,
Get her
bro. Like I sort of
done.
got. Yeah,
Get her
like I
done.
loved it, bro. Like I sort of got that guy. Like I felt like he was about to get in a fucking NASCAR and drive, like that much of a redneck feeling I got, and I loved it, bro. I love it when whites try to be whites, blacks try to be blacks, and Mexicans try to be Mexicans. You know what I mean?
You loved it when Wilder had that big ass chain on and was rapping a rap.
Yeah,
You
it
notice?
makes it even
Hey, what do you got? Real quick,
hilarious
guys.
for me, bro.
What do you guys make of the Wilder taking like what was it, 10 extra minutes to come out? What the fuck was that
Nervous.
about? Nervous?
He's trying to play mind games.
Water looked nervous from like the round one. I don't. That's what I feel like. Or he just looked
Yes.
tense. You know.
You notice
Did you see
Fury
the
looked
stare
cool.
down at the middle
He
of the
probably had
ring?
to throw up. He probably threw up.
Bro, I
Probably.
felt like he was like shooting steroids up his ass or something, bro.
Here,
That's
Ty,
the
You know,
feeling
you
I
know,
got.
you know.
Ty Jones said they had something special for Tyson Fury before the fight. That was it. Like make him win an extra 10 minutes.
Hey, you
That
know
was
what the
it.
special? You know what the special thing was? These dumb motherfuckers didn't know that. They said they didn't know that horsehair gloves were legal. So Wilder goes out there and wears horsehair gloves and breaks his fucking hand, and now complains
Everybody's
about it.
stupid.
Like,
But here's
dude,
the thing.
you dumb motherfucker.
Here's
All
the
right,
thing.
L Dog, that was fucking
Here's the
hilarious.
thing. He wore horsehair gloves previously. Deontay Wilder, and even
He
back
wore them
then he broke
against
his
Malik
hand.
Scott.
Yeah, even back then he broke his hand.
Last time he wore horsehair gloves, he broke his hand.
He
Yeah,
wore them
Wilder.
he did.
against Malik Scott, dude, his own fucking trainer. And like, cause this is the thing, like a lot of people on Twitter were posting, when have you seen gloves? Hey, hold up, Viking Catcher, you got a bit of an echo, but they were posting like, when have you seen gloves look like these? And all I did was Google Deontay Wilder horsehair gloves, and it would show me like these Everlast MX gloves
Yeah.
that are super creased, and it's just like, dude, like this is what they fucking look
L
like.
Dog, they've
Yeah.
been making them like that as far as I know since I got into boxing, and that was
Yeah.
like in the fucking 80s. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like in
Yeah.
the mid to late 80s. I remember those gloves. I always remember puncher's gloves, more
Yeah,
padded gloves.
Mexican
It's
gloves.
just dude, it's just
And also, it's
Sparring
like,
it's part of
gloves.
boxing. You just know it as
yeah,
Yeah.
that.
if you got a game plan laid out and you prepared all this time, like months, almost year, 2 year, why are you changing it at the last minute? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you just gonna change your fucking like game plan just because like of one emotional shit? Like, come on,
They
man. Like,
didn't
you
know.
can't.
Here's the thing. They didn't know. They didn't know. They didn't know horsehair gloves were illegal. That's
That's how fuck. Yeah, these guys are
Look,
nuts, man.
stupid.
that's how I know this dude is dumb, bro. He's just like I remember I screen clipped it from 78 stream because I thought, dude, 78 might take this shit down because even he's gonna be like, man, Wilder's a fucking idiot. I gotta save his reputation and take it down. But Wilder's like, yeah, so we went to the commissions and they was like, these gloves is legal, and then I was like, no, they ain't. And then they was like, yeah, there is. So I was like, shit, man. I guess I'll be wearing them gloves.
Like all gloves have their pros and cons. Like Mayweather would wear those big ass gloves. Why? Because he was prone to break his hand, and they were so big that he could catch more punches. Like when he had that high guard, those gloves were like fucking. They're twice the size of his head, so you couldn't even hit him. So like all
Hey,
gloves have their like pros and
real quick,
cons.
guys.
Yeah.
I gotta do something for like a good 5 minutes, and I'll let Fight Scout take over. But you guys continue.
Hold up. Guess what I just did?
Finger your ass.
What?
Guess
Feels
what
good,
I
bro. How
just
did
did?
you know what I just did?
What do you just do?
I called into LD. I called LD's number. LD's
Who?
psych back.
Yeah.
LD's psych back. He's
What do
doing
you?
a
What
live
do
stream. I called. I called
Well,
I called his
Stalking
number.
him? Stalking him?
He was talking about Thanksgiving. Someone said, "Hey, happy Thanksgiving." He's like, I don't know how I feel about that. This is stolen land and this and that. And I called and I said, "Oh man, so yes, sir, I heard your stolen land comment. So I was wondering, you must not be a big fan of Israel, with their apartheid state
oh
colonization."
man.
And he goes in. This is what he says. He said, "Oh, you must not have read the Bible and the 12 tribes of Israel, King David." I'm like, well, I just exposed you as a hypocrite. You're just another hypocrite Jew.
Hey,
And he hung up
be a
on me.
good boy. Be a good boy,
No.
Kevin.
Excellent work. Excellent work.
Then you
Be a
sit there
good
saying
boy.
all the
Billy, you fucking
was starting to crackle.
Satanist.
I
All right,
exposed
guys.
his
I'm gonna
ass.
step away for 5 minutes. I want you guys to be on your best behavior, but code words, if you get what I'm saying.
Drop your dick pics.
No, none of that. None of that, yo.
Exposed his ass.
Well, it's gonna expose somebody if somebody drops a dick pic, right?
You
I
wish.
thought, I don't know. I thought the body shots were pretty good, but I know he couldn't keep up with that speed. But like, it was just like, dude, like, how do you abandon these things so fast? It's like he's just like.
Exactly.
At first, he was like looking so sharp, like with the body shots, and he was hitting Fury with the body shots. Fury was trying to catch him coming down, but like he was not able to catch him because he was throwing them so fast. But then he got tired after round second. I'm like, dude, you're done over. Like you're done with. Like after second round, it was over.
Hey,
Yeah, but that wasn't.
This is how
That
I
was
know
actually
Wilder. Oh, my bad. You go ahead.
Coach Malik's advice, right? Because if you watch after round 2, the coach says, "Okay, start taking some of your power off of your shots." I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he pretty much said that.
Hey, but this is what I was gonna say. This is how I know Wilder. He just doesn't have a high ring IQ, right? When I used to box, man, and I used to spar and whatever, my trainer would like tell me what to do, and I would go and do
Tell
these.
her right, bro.
No, I would go and do everything he told me in the first 30 seconds or like the first round. Like I would do everything I'd worked on, and then I'd kind of slowly forget over the first round, and then the second round it would all be gone. If you look at Wilder in the first round, what does he do? Like he jabs to the body straight away, throws a right hand to the body straight away, and then does a feint, and then he does nothing else like that for the rest of the fucking fight, pretty much. Like, dude, Wilder, he literally did everything he fucking was training to do in the first 30 seconds, and then he basically just forgets it.
You know why though, right?
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Yeah, his brain is not like that capable. You know what I mean?
Didn't
It's
you
not
just say
just
you
on
were
the ring
capable? You
IQ,
literally just did the same thing as
bro. It's not
Wilder.
just
No,
like on the
no,
ring
no. But
IQ.
Fight Scout.
Like that guy probably a high school dropout, everything dropout. The only thing he had was that right hand.
No, but here's the thing, Fight Scout. If I had been boxing for
Bam
like
squid, bam squid.
here's the thing. If I had been boxing, if I had been boxing for 50,
All right, come on, don't ignore him. We got to listen to what he has to say.
hey, yeah, because I just made myself look like a fucking idiot. But if I had been boxing for 15 years, you best believe I would have fucking stopped doing that shit. This was when I was boxing for like 1 to 2 years, right? Like these were the kind of mistakes I'd make for like a fucking beginner, and Wilder is making those mistakes. Like he looked real good for 30 seconds, and then he went to shit.
Bro, I could get in the ring right now, bro, and do the same shit Wilder did all night.
Get knocked out.
Yeah, basically, that's all he did.
I was
You're
surprised
gonna
how
tell me
long.
you don't know how to throw the right hand?
I
Do
was
you?
surprised how long it lasted, though.
You
I'm
know
tell you
why?
what. I'm
Let me.
gonna
You know
tell
why?
y'all what.
Well, like you compare to some like big fat boy in your neighborhood that you get in the ring with, and yeah, you just throw some bombs and until you get tired or he catches you or
Oh
something.
no. I'm gonna tell y'all boys what. It's heavyweight boxing. He got away with it at heavyweight boxing because 90% of them are trash. 90% of
Fuck
heavyweights
you,
are
Kevin. You're the
trash.
fucking trash.
All right,
You know
no,
it's
no
true.
name calling, man. Let him speak.
You know
Nah,
it's true.
fuck Kevin, bro.
Yeah, but
Some
this is not our channel, right? So we gotta.
someone that level of technique Wilder has would never work at the smaller weight class, like middleweight, super middleweight, lightweight. None of it. Only way you get away with that shit is because the heavyweights are so trash. That's a fact.
Kevin's actually right, bro. Like, look at the undercard. Ajagba sucks. Helene is just stiff. Konaki is trash. Like, and that's most of the division, bro. They're actually French contenders. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Kevin's the guy that said, "Let's see Wilder versus Canelo." Wilder knocks out Canelo.
Yeah, Kevin's a little
What?
retarded.
Well,
The
I
fuck you
mean,
said?
But
I do kind of believe if Wilder lands a right hand, he probably would knock Canelo out.
I mean, come
yeah, I
on.
got come on, bro. It's not just
Actually, you know what?
Canelo, not just
Hold on,
Wilder could knock him out.
hold on,
But for
hold on,
AJ, if
LT.
he
Hold on.
hold on. Don't make it seem like he's the only one. I mean, let AJ just land that right hand. Of course he can knock him out. Let
No,
fucking Frank
you
Sanchez
know
land
what?
that right hand. Of course he can knock him out. Let Joe Joyce land that right hand. Of course he can knock him out. Don't
real
make it
quick.
seem like, oh, yes, that right hand.
Man, let me
Whoa,
rephrase. Actually,
whoa.
bro,
Oh dear
Canelo,
Lord Jesus. Don't make
Canelo.
it look like that, bro. Come on, bro. You know,
Hey,
there's a why
You live
you
near
know
Hollywood,
why
LT?
there's weight classes, bro. Come on.
Yeah, so you can't
Canelo
just
would
say that they're
destroy
trash, though.
Deontay
That's what I'm
Wilder.
saying.
Fuck Deontay Wilder. How about that?
LT
As
should audition.
someone as someone who won't be named said, Wakanda got nuked by Tyson Fury.
hey, I actually want to hear Fight Scout. What'd you think about Tyson Fury, bro? Because he would look pretty good in the clinch, but when he wasn't in the clinch, he was just sloppy, smothering punches. Like,
So he actually wasn't clinching, right? So he was going in to lay his body and then throwing the short punches to the body. Wilder was the one that was holding on.
That's why those horsehair gloves work for him, because like she throws those like short looping punches, so it's like it's in near distance, so it's like it doesn't hurt his hand that much. You know, it's not like Wilder swinging from across the ring. You're swinging from across the ring and throwing in full force. Of course, your hand is gonna break. That's like damn near nothing in there. You know, so it's like Wilder should have known better, but I don't know. It's like Wilder's Wilder.
Bro, I just don't buy anything from that guy, bro. Right now it's a finger. Watch it in 2 weeks. He's gonna come out and said that he had herpes and shit happened. Some shit like that, bro. That motherfucker always has an excuse, bro. Watch. I swear to God. He's gonna say he got out of his Ferrari, he fucking smashed his fucking hand, and he couldn't fight correctly, and he has a proof because he has a broken finger. That's just fucking bullshit, bro.
No, but
Deontay, hey, hold up real quick. Deontay Wilder got stretched like Chadwick Boseman. How about that?
God damn.
This is
How about
Deontay
that?
Wilder's stance here.
Yeah, but ESPN actually caught the very moment that Wilder broke his hand. I think it was like in the 7th or something.
Something like that, yeah.
And he
Look,
hit Fury in the forehead, right? And Fury reacted like he knew Wilder's hand was broken.
but that's not an excuse. Real quick, we got Wilder's Stance. What's going on?
How you doing? That's me. That's me,
That's
Brian.
pretty wide,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
That's
Hey,
pretty
Brian.
wide.
The burn.
That's John Claude Van Damme.
Damn, Brian, you're buff, dude. You can do the splits too.
Yep. Yep. Now you know.
What's up, Big Rabbit?
That's a
God
lot of
damn.
sense.
Hey, recognize, isn't it poetic, bro? And I keep thinking about this, bro. Isn't it poetic that Wilder was like the mega pro black militant guy, and the guy that ended his career was a fat white guy, and Wilder is the guy who knocked people out with a right hand, and the punch that put him to sleep was a fucking right hand.
Hey, but to make it even more poetic, Camacho, his first L was on Black History Month. His second L, and
Yeah.
the one that finished him, was on Columbus Day weekend. So this dude really got fucked up.
Boom.
Hey,
Yeah, he
don't
was
forget.
baptized
Here,
twice,
don't
right?
forget.
Fury,
You're
Fury
forgetting something
baptized
too. In the UK, this month is Black History Month.
Bro, you
That's
gotta be
What
hilarious,
kidding me.
the
bro.
fuck? Y'all have that too? What a fucking
Yeah, they
embarrassing
do.
country, bro.
That's a new
Welcome
thing.
to Cuck Island.
Nah, that's true though. In the UK, it's Black History Month in the UK.
When is your when is your Latino month?
I
They
don't
don't
know.
have that.
They don't have
I-
Latinos in the UK. They have
Here.
Polish
Hey,
people.
Y'all are bound to have that, bro.
Here,
to be honest,
I
man,
only
Yeah,
find
give it
that
a
out
couple
because
of
Sky
years,
Sports
bro.
keep
You're
talking
gonna
about it.
end up having it. Watch.
to be honest, Latino month is cool, but I prefer Latina month.
Oh, bro, that's every day here, bro. Every day.
You know what's even more
To the
poetic
state.
is the fact that they're pushing
To the
Joshua
state.
and Wilder. They're pushing that as the mega fight of the century. They got to get these in there. And what's the mega fight? The real mega fight is Fury versus Usyk. Shit on their whole
Yeah.
parade.
But you
It's
know
shit on their whole
how
parade.
you know how they were talking about the sportsmanship, how Wilder didn't want to shake hands,
Yep.
and the whole fight, if you watch while they're in the clinch, Tyson Fury is calling him a bitch, and he's calling him all sorts of shit, right? So I would like to know what he was actually saying to Wilder. So you're talking about like trash talking, which is done in the U.S. in like all levels of sport, from high school, from middle school, basically, all the way to the pros, right? And it got into his head too at the same time. So when you're talking about stamina issues, like the dude's calling you a bitch, he's probably saying you can't punch, right? And that probably gets into Wilder's head. So Wilder gets knocked out. Of course, he doesn't want to shake hands, you know?
Let's
It
be
makes
honest,
sense.
man. Like, let's be honest. Like, Fury looks like a stupid dumbass, but if you have to fight him, he breaks you down psychologically. Like, he does look like an idiot to us, but when you have this 6'9" big ass motherfucker calling you a bitch, pussy, like what he did to Klitschko, and Klitschko just cocked in the fight, and then Wilder, I don't care what people say. I think Wilder had a panic attack for the second fight. Like, he
Yeah.
fucked people up mentally, bro. In my opinion. Like, look at his psycho eyes. Look at the beginning of the third fight. Look at his psycho eyes, his big ass psycho eyes. He's on peds, he's on coke, he's fucking huge. This guy could kill a motherfucker.
Yeah, he can kill a motherfucker, bro. Bro, yeah, he can kill a motherfucker, but by all means, he doesn't look scary. Not
Yep.
at all.
Here,
He
here,
doesn't look scary.
He's not scary till you have to fight him. He's not scary until you
That
have to.
yeah, that's
It
the. You
doesn't
see
look
when he's
scary
you got a
for
guy
us,
who's
but like when you see a 6'9" guy that's 300 pounds coming in straight at you, come on, man, that's scary.
And not
like
only
you
that,
count
but he's
up.
laughing at you. He's laughing at you. He's calling you a bitch, pussy, laughing at you. And
And
then
you
you have to
can't
Not
fight
fight
him.
scary. Tyson Fury's got hills have eyes energy. That dude is straight out of a horror film. You see the way he's built? That dude is a freaking clown person. He's a freaky dude.
Come on, man. If he hit somebody like 5'7", 5'8", like somebody like Canelo, like they would probably die, man. Come on.
Yeah, of course. That's why.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that's why they have weight classes, and Canelo should never even entertain fighting a guy who's more than a foot taller than him. He's a whole foot and change taller than him. Yeah.
Not just
I'm picking Wilder over Canelo.
Wilder over
What?
Canelo. Yeah, I'll take Wilder too.
on what?
KO.
Yeah, boys. Charmar Charlo. Skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills.
Hell
Muscles
Jamal?
off for show.
Yeah,
No, but
muscles
Jamal.
off for show.
you remember the
Is this the
Going
same?
down,
Is this
bro.
the same guy who got outboxed by Castagna?
That's going down, bro.
Yeah,
I want
Going
to
back
answer.
to
I want to answer a question and a comment that's directed at me. It's Camacho. Who do you think has the best chance to get into Fury's head? I will tell you one thing, bro. Like before the buildup of Fury Joshua, Fury kind of beat him on Twitter when he said, "Hey," he called him, "You're a pussy, Luke," and that was real smart, man. Because Tyson, the word Tyson, you think of Mike Tyson. The word Fury. I mean, of course, Fury, but then Luke. Fucking nerd Luke, bro. That really got into. I could tell that got into Fury's head. So that would have been interesting, but we never got it.
You know who can get into fucking Fury's head, bro? Ricardo Mayorga. That motherfucker, bro.
Get the fuck.
That motherfucker, bro.
Roberto
If
Duran,
fucking
bro.
Fury would
Roberto
understand
Duran.
Spanish, that motherfucker, like I swear to God, bro.
Here, you know that was thinking, right? Remember when Finn came in as Batman?
Yeah.
Tyson Fury, and then Usyk during the Joshua press conference came in as Joker.
And that was deliberate. Like that's the exact same Joker color.
But doesn't
who would have wore that ugly ass?
But doesn't Batman always beat Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is real life.
I mean,
this ain't a movie, Bubba.
If you
This
really
ain't a movie.
look at the if you really look at the film, the Joker kind
Tell
of
him, Kevin.
wins. The Joker kind of wins in the Dark Knight.
He does that.
Like he destroys the Batman's like moral code pretty much and fucks him up.
Well, that's true. That is true. With that Joker, you'll be back.
So I
Somehow
mean,
I don't think you will be.
The thing with the Joker is like he has the Batman's card. No pun intended.
Let me break this fight down real quick.
Run it.
Fury beats him similar to the way he beats Sora. Probably
the first fight or the second fight?
Second fight. The second fight.
That's probably how he's gonna beat Dillian White. Dillian White's just his aura who can hit to the body harder.
You see, Dillian White's just gonna try to go for the knockout, right? He's just gonna try to catch him with that fucking lead left to knock his ass out. He'll be going for it, but he's gonna leave himself open to uppercuts. I think that's what he's gonna leave himself open to.
And I think now that he is in Fury's in the Kronk gym, you can see them uppercuts are more sharper and like they're more accurate punches. So,
but I don't know what's happening in that Kronk gym. Like, why is fucking Fury regressing? Like, my prediction was
he's getting fatter.
He's getting fucking fatter, bro.
But he's hitting harder. He's hitting harder though, right?
You see, he needs that mass width. He needs that mass width to hit hard.
Yeah.
That's right. When he's skinnier, when he's skinnier, he can't generate that type of power.
Remember, he's coming down, Camacho. So when he's not fighting, right? I guarantee you, right after the fight, he was drinking, eating pizza, all the good shit, sniffing coke or whatever. Guarantee he's already close to 300 pounds.
Probably.
Yeah.
I wonder which fight he's gonna take seriously, because I don't think he took this fight seriously, bro. And like as much as he said, "Oh, I'm not looking over Wilder," bro, you broke him in the last fight. All you need is 2 weeks to really prepare, bro. But I wonder if he takes Dillian White seriously, bro. Because I mean, Dillian White, this is his last chance. He might go for it. Might punch him in the tummy, get him the fuck out of there, bro. I mean, there's a video of Dillian White laying Fury flat and sparring.
Did you hear what the father? John Fury said.
What did he say?
Usyk or none.
What did he say?
He said John Fury said he has recommended to Tyson Fury Usyk or nothing.
Oh,
he wants Usyk.
Yeah.
John Fury kind of pisses me off, bro. Like sometimes he's cool, like he's gouging people's eyes out. He's telling Fury to fuck off and train harder. But then sometimes he's telling Fury to retire and stop fighting. Like, dude, like pick a side, man. He's so frustrating.
Yeah, but I saw that interview this morning that was on Talk Sport Radio, and he said he's recommended to Tyson Fury. He's told him a few times, if you beat Deontay Wilder, Usyk or nothing.
Agreed.
Really want Usyk.
I hope.
Agreed.
Look,
I hope not.
Remember this. Usyk did sign a contract that if he won, rematch, right? And especially if the fighter the fighter AJ exercises rematch, he has to fight it. Remember, you're not paying when you're Usyk. You don't pay AJ step aside money. He pays you
Yeah, I
step
know.
aside money.
I know.
So it's a big difference. So look, I would hope AJ would step down and say, "Go ahead, man. Fucking you guys do
He ain't. He ain't.
the unif." But he's not going to do it. More likely, he's not.
He won't.
Okay, recognize, breakdown, Wilder, Ruiz. Anybody want to give that a quick little breakdown?
I'll break it down. Ruiz got dropped by that other dude, that fat dude, and just a joke. People even bringing him up in the conversation. That dude's a C level, maybe a B level fighter. This dude's talking like he should fight. He should fight Fury. No, he should fight Usyk. I want to see that fight. No, he should be fighting Hergovich or something, or he should be fighting Frank Sanchez or some shit like that.
Hold on.
Here, I'd
You
like
guys
to say,
are okay. Hold on.
Here, I'm gonna-
Let me put some perspective into y'all's head, all right? Pay attention. Wilder was a bum. Hooray for Fury beating a bum. Bah! Case closed.
yeah.
Hey, Ruiz has a better
Ruiz
win
was
than
bum too.
fucking. Ruiz has a better win than Deontay Wilder.
I felt
Really
Ruiz.
think so?
I
I don't
felt-
think so. But go
I
ahead.
felt-
Who's Deontay Wilder's best win?
Ortiz, man. Ortiz.
Okay, and who's
Like the
Andy
boogeyman.
Ruiz's best win?
Here.
Joshua.
Exactly, Joshua's better than
No,
what's
but
He gave Parker a
As-
good fight too, man. Could have
but
won.
fellas,
Yeah.
as chinny as Joshua is, Deontay touches him one time. Come on now.
But the greatest here.
Probably right, man.
Yeah.
This dude got
So,
dropped by a
Luis
40-year-old.
Ortiz. Don't forget,
Or
Luis Ortiz is
Areola.
the greatest boxer of all time, guys. The greatest boxer of all time. So, yes.
Joshua, he's too soft. I'm sorry. Like, say what you want about Wilder, he's not soft. So
They
when it
keep
comes
bringing
down
this
to-
Ruiz up, dude. They keep bringing him up
Ruiz.
every chance. The dude completely looked like trash in that second fight. He came in 300 pounds, got dominated, start to finish, didn't even look like he wanted to win. And they constantly bring this clown up. They constantly bring him up.
I think
Well,
they
I
asked
think-
him after the
I
fight.
think
He
he's
said,
a
"I can't
good-
wait to eat pizza."
Here, I'd like to see Andy Ruiz and Gerald Anderson. I think that's a good test for Gerald Anderson.
Kevin,
that guy sucks, man.
Let's see how good he is.
Kevin,
Andy Ruiz.
Kevin,
Anderson
I heard you
stinks,
had-
man.
Kevin, I heard you had Johnny's boy's dick so far up your throat, you're fucking spitting
Come on,
sperm
don't get
out
mad.
your
Don't get
ass.
mad. Come on, don't get mad.
Hey,
because I'm
LT,
talking about your boy Ruiz.
LT. I know
Your
Kevin does
boy
math,
Ruiz.
but he's kind of right, bro. Ruiz fell off.
And
I don't
I,
give a
I'm
fuck-
upset
fuck
you because
that
I
guy
talk
anyways.
about your boy Ruiz. I talk bad about your Mexican fighter Ruiz. Come on now, take it with stride.
Shut
just
your
fuck
bitch
you in
ass
general,
up,
you know what I
Kevin.
mean?
Shut your bitch ass up, bro.
Come on,
Shut
calm
up,
down.
nerd.
Hey, guys,
El
I do want to
nerd.
hear. I do want to hear
El
fights, guys.
nerd.
You think
El
Jared
nerd.
Anderson sucks?
No, I think
Shut
Gerald
your
Anderson
bitch
is
ass
the
up,
real
bro.
deal.
It's
El
white and
nerd.
Latino unity, bro.
Someone was
Facts.
calling Kevin a nerd. Kevin's like,
Facts.
Here, I
Kevin
think.
calls in,
Here, I
and
think.
he's like,
I think.
"Hey, why
Yeah,
do you say that word B?"
I think Gerald Anderson is the real deal.
It's
Honestly,
like
dude.
Kevin's a
Ring
nerd.
IQ? With ring IQ?
L Dog is a certified nerd. That's a
At least
fact.
he has ring IQ. At least Gerald Anderson does have ring IQ. I think Gerald Anderson outboxes Wilder for 12
Yeah, he
rounds.
does. He's special.
He gets knocked out, bro.
Nah,
I think Anderson's
No.
all right, bro. I mean, he's still
gets
young.
knocked out.
He's younger than me, bro. I feel
He
like
sucks,
a fucking
man.
boomer.
He sucks.
Dude, he
Hey.
gets knocked out. He's got a tiny fucking head.
yeah, harder to hit.
They said that
No,
he gave
smaller
Fury
head
equivalent to
means you
sparring.
can't take a good punch. Look at Canelo. Look at fucking Lomachenko. These dudes got big fucking heads.
I'm not gonna
They
lie,
take-
man. Tyson Fury was so fat, his head looked real small too, man.
Yeah, but you can tell he got a big fucking head.
No, you can tell he does have a big head, right? Especially compared to Wilder, right? Wilder has
And
more,
hand.
like,
He has
Yeah.
huge hands, like
got
cartoon
big
hands.
hands.
Like
So everybody's talking about, oh, he must have something in his glove. I'm like, yeah, you ever seen his big hands? That's what he's got in there, man. Then he's wearing
It's like
punching
trying to
gloves.
fit a baseball mitt into a boxing glove, right?
I mean, he
Sonic
is
the
6'9",
Hedgehog.
bro. He's fucking 6'9"
Yeah.
inches tall, bro. He's gonna have
6'9" with the 10-foot. No, I was gonna say Hergovich. What's going on with Hergovich? Is Hunter still running for him?
I want to see him
Yeah.
fight, get a good fight, man. It looks like some people are ducking him though.
Some people are saying Kevin is actually not from Chicago.
He's from Tel Aviv.
They're
That's
saying
where
he's from
he's
Pleasant Prairie.
He's from
That's right.
Jerusalem. Kevin from
Shalom.
Jerusalem.
Everyone's ducking Herkovich. I'll
Yeah.
fight
Hergovich
Herkovich.
They're
stinks,
ducking him,
dude.
Brian.
I'll fight him.
They're ducking him, Brian.
I'll fight him.
If you lose the Hergovich,
I
you're
was getting talking to hurt. my Uber driver and he was telling me how he's scheduled to fight Hergovich next month. I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck,
come on, man.
bro? Don't. And I was talking to my dad. My dad's like, bro, I'm scheduled to fight fucking Hergovich next year. I'm like, bro, you're gonna die. Why is Hergovich fighting my fucking dad, bro? What a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'll fight him.
Really, bro?
If nobody steps up, if
You're
nobody
gonna diss
steps up,
Hergovich like that?
offer me half a mil, I'll fight him.
He's good, bro. He's good, but like the zone is not giving him any good competition. Like he's signed with Top Rank or something.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. Not good competition. I'll fight him. Give me a half a mil.
Yeah,
I'll step
I'll
in
pay
the
to
ring
see
with him.
that.
Or just let him kill O'Brien, bro. Fuck it. Put him out of his misery.
That'd be fun.
I give
You
Brian
can't
a
take a
10.
dive,
Die in the
though.
ring,
That's
bro.
what-
Go out on your shield, bro.
You have to go on your shield.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's all I know anyway. So
I'm Bryce Trader, and under no circumstances am I throwing the towel. Like he's getting thrown around by Hergovich.
if you throw in the towel, I'm gonna be shit out of you.
I'm sorry, Brian. Let me spike your wires,
Okay.
bro.
L Dog will be in the stands rooting for Hergovich, saying, "Throw in the towel, Camacho, you motherfucker, throw it in."
If he dies, he dies, bro.
All right, that's if I'm winning though. Throw in the towel.
Can
Especially,
you imagine if Brian Harkin fucking beats the fuck out of Hergovich? L Dog's like trying to tie a noose and shit. He's ready. Out of the
Yeah,
Croatian
I've got money on Brian, man. I've got money on Brian. That's how bad Hergovich is.
I think if you could get past 3 rounds, you might beat him, Brian.
Yeah, probably.
Just tap him just keep hitting him to the body, man.
Well, his height and my height, hitting him to the body would be preferable.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm saying. Just go inside and just hit that big man to the body.
I think I got quicker feet than him and I got quicker hands, so I think I can make him miss all night.
Yes,
Honestly, dude.
SSD. Kwanaki
Yes.
is finished, bro.
He's done, bro. He sucks ass, bro.
Take the little bit of money
He beats
has.
Ruiz, though. He beats Ruiz. Tell you that.
No, man. Well,
Hell
maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
He was using Kanaki was using Hellenius balls as a speed bag.
So wait a second. Hellenius was training with Wilder. Hold on, real quick. Follow me here. Hellenius was training with Wilder to get ready for Kwanaki. Wilder loses, but Hellenius wins.
Yeah. Here's
Look at Hellenius,
Hellenius
though.
boxed really well, man. I thought he boxed really good.
Yeah.
Could anybody else imagine, right? Mark Brennan watching the fight on TV, the Wilder Fury, and him throwing the towel at the TV.
The thing about Hellenius, though, Hellenius has been around the block. Dude's got some good experience in this world. Look who he's been in there with. People are thinking this dude's just some bum or something. He's been in there with some serious fighters. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly the resume, but I remember going and looking it up.
So
I don't know if I
fucking
hear
stiff,
him.
bro. But he did beat Derek Chisora, but he's so stiff. The heavyweight division sucks so much that now he's a fringe contender again. Like he's probably in the top 10. Like what the fuck?
Who else he's been in there
Hey,
with?
bro, I wanted to answer OG El Rancho, man. I am excited about the Navarrete fight, man. I'm looking forward to it, bro. Fuck yeah.
I like
Who's gonna fight that
one of my
kid
favorite
Diaz,
fighters.
right?
Yeah,
It's Del
bro. It's an
Nacho,
interesting
bro.
fight.
It's Del Nacho.
Yeah, that was not OJ Rancho, dude. It's an OG Del Nacho.
Hey,
That's Hefe,
whatever, bro. Whatever.
Hefe hates Rancho, bro.
I might do. Right, I might do a video. So I might when Frank threw in the towel and I throw my towel at the TV and just look at them
Yo, dude,
together.
I would say this, man. I hate to say this, LT, but if Wilder hit fucking Ruiz with that same punch he hit Fury with, Ruiz might not get back up, man. He might be outboxing him, but if he hits him with that shot, he might not get back up.
Hey, Ruiz got a
I
chin.
mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Anyone, bro. Anyone. If he hits them right, they might not get back up.
But Ruiz is so stupid. Like, he has no brain to rattle, so he might just get up and say, fuck it.
That's
Wait,
true.
that tattoo that he got on his ass
On his
cheeks,
ass
man.
cheeks. Like, he was getting
Yeah.
poked in the ass and he was getting orgasm. Like, why did he do that?
He-
Get tattooed on the butt.
He's so fat he bounced back up.
Yeah.
Boing.
Bro, what if, like, we've been, like, host, like, you know what I mean? Like, the ultimate hoax was that these two were just fucking bums all along, bro, and they just been fighting each other. They make it seem like they're the best.
Well, but remember, look, you know, Tyson Fury did beat Vladimir Klitschko, who was older. I get it. He was getting older, but at the same time was still the reigning champion, right? So he beats that guy in a kind of like a boring fight where he's like playing it safe, right? He doesn't really want to engage with him. And then he beats Wilder. So yeah, his resume is pretty. Outside of
I'll
them,
put
it's pretty
Chisora.
shit.
I'll put Chisora in there. I'll put Wallin in there.
Wallin was a good win. It's that win is turning to look, you know, it's starting to look like a pretty good win, man.
Yeah, right. If Wang beats, and I don't think he will, but if he beats Dillian White, then that one's turning out to be a very good win for Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm.
You know, absolutely.
Fellas.
Yep.
Other than Wilder and Fury, what other heavyweight matchup will, like, you know, cause this much, you know,
attention?
Yeah, or commotion.
Undisputed.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest,
But,
bro. I ain't big on
AJ.
the heavyweights.
Yeah. It's not that many, like Usyk and Fury, like maybe with the hardcore boxing fans, but you think casuals are going to tune into that?
Well,
not like, well, you know, I heard that Wilder Fury did the third fight did better than the rematch. If that's true, then it just shows how popular they've gotten throughout the years. Because I think, honestly, look, in no particular order, I think now if you say Tyson Fury, most people know who you're talking about. Deontay Wilder, most people know who you're talking about. AJ, most people know who you're talking about. Usyk, they still don't know who he is, right?
Yeah, they don't know who he is.
I wish Usyk spoke English, because like he seems like an interesting dude. I like
he
him.
does speak. He does speak English. The guy speaks 6 different languages, right? He went over to the UK, and he didn't speak English once while he was over there, and that was to fuck up with AJ's mind. That's all it was.
Canelo
he does
doesn't
speak
speak
English.
English,
He
right?
just chooses not to.
Yeah,
Hey,
Canelo.
get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
But you know, he's been, you know, something, Feisco? He's been speaking English lately, like Canelo.
Yeah.
So like, there's a couple of interviews where he's like fucking just chatting it up in English. It's still like you can hear the heavy accent, but he's like, I think he's making an effort to speak more English now.
He's confident now.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but think about this, bro. Like, the first fight, 300K. The second fight, I think it was, 800?
This
The
one
third
did like
fight,
$1 million.
1 million. Dude,
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao couldn't even do 3.
They didn't promote it.
They
Nobody
didn't
even knew
promote
he
that
was
fight.
fighting.
Yeah,
man.
they didn't promote that.
No, but I mean, all
Not
fights
for
are promoted
fucking
a
up.
week before the fight date now. All of them. Even this one. This one wasn't even promoted a week before.
No, I've been watching. I've seen so many ads on YouTube for Fury Wilder.
Yeah, it was getting hectic, man. Right towards like the month going into the fight, I was seeing them everywhere, you know, and like people calling me, like mostly people like around my age, you know, that 40 to 50 group, right? So they were like, "Yo, man, you gonna watch that Wilder Fury fight?" And I'm like, "Oh, you guys know who those guys are?" And they're like, yeah, of course. I'm like, oh shit, I was pretty shocked. But yeah, like they did better promotion for that fight than most fights.
Dude, recognize boxing is such a niche sport that when I want to talk about boxing to like the normies, like, hey, do you guys know about Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor? The guys who play League of Legends video games beat the fuck out of me. They're giving me noogies, they're putting me in lockers and shit. Boxing sucks now. Like nobody gives a fuck about it. Everyone's into like
me off, man.
Boxing is so poorly promoted to the point like throughout the whole divisions, people only know like 5 or 6 fighters.
That's what
you
they
go,
want,
You
though.
go to the average fan, you go
That's
name
what
me
they
5,
want,
6
man.
fighters, and name me 10 fighters. They might get 5, 6 names. Oh, he doesn't box anymore. he doesn't.
Mike
He hasn't boxed in
Tyson,
20
Muhammad
years.
Ali,
Yeah.
Mayweather.
You know a fight that would definitely bring in casuals though. Tank versus Ryan Garcia. If Ryan like looks up his star a little bit more and starts winning, him versus Tank will be a huge fight.
Well, here's my problem with that, right? A lot of people say Tank is a star, but he averages 250,000 pay-per-views. So
yeah, but if you combine him with Ryan, with the Mexican fan base and just the casual,
your 13-year-olds don't watch boxing fights.
Yeah, he just fought Barrios, right?
13-year-old girls don't watch boxing fights.
They will if he's in.
I mean, would you say Wilder is any more famous than Tank?
Yes. Yeah.
You think so?
I think at this point,
Have you
yes.
seen this before this fight or after the fight?
I could say his name, man, and people know who he
You
is.
think Bob Arum sold this? That's what I was going to ask you, dude.
Nobody's gonna know who Giovanni Davis is, man.
Giovanni.
Nobody knows who Giovanni Davis is.
Fuck her. Fuck the studio.
Yeah, that shit. The fucker and all that crap.
Bro,
Get out of here, you
Bob
fucking prick.
is
Get him
ready
outta
to
here.
croak, bro. Bob's ready to croak. He's just going on fucking mode.
He's gonna have a heart attack during one of them interviews, dude.
Hey, Bob's old. He don't give a shit.
Fuck her. Fuck him.
He'll say what he
Shut the
wants to
fuck
say. That's
Do you think he drank a little bit or something?
Probably did.
Probably did. Hey, guys,
Dude, he don't give
let
a
him
fuck.
enjoy
He's
his last
90,
years.
He's 90 years old. He doesn't care about nothing no more.
Let him
He'll say
enjoy
whatever
his
he
last
say.
years, man. Jesus.
Dude, if I was 90, I would have so much fun. I would do like coke on stage. I would wear blackface just to piss people off. I would have strippers.
He doesn't care, man. He's just making all the money. Dude, he probably doesn't even care about Teofimo anymore. He's like, you're gonna fight Lomachenko.
He's just trying to see all the fights he can before he fucking croaks.
Yeah, exactly. I guarantee you, if Tank would be with Bob Arum, I guarantee you Tank would be a bigger star than he is now.
Probably.
Yeah,
The only reason Tank is a star is Floyd Mayweather's name. That's it.
I disagree, man, because I think Bob can only do so much. Like,
no, but what I'm saying is Tank would have made. Look, we don't know how good Tank is, man. We don't know how good he is, but
I think he's very good.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you make him focus on a fighter and there's like incentives, like, yo, dude, you could be a star. Let's go somewhere where there's no distractions and you could talk to him. He'll do it probably. He'll probably be like, yeah, let's go for it. Go in there and put on a great performance, win or lose. I think the kid is very talented, but when you're putting him against dudes that he doesn't really have to worry about too much, he'll stay with this, he'll stay with the same sharpness that he has now.
Yeah, his amateur career goes, like Tank had a top amateur career.
Yeah, he did.
And I honestly believe he is a top fighter. Right? It's just this. We're not taking any fights outside the PBC. Bullshit. Like you're just closing them off to any of these top fighters. That's all you're doing.
Tank is gonna be Wilder 2.0, bro. He's the PBC's gonna make him fight fucking bums, and once he fights somebody who's good, but he's gonna get exposed because of just not getting good competition.
I disagree because Tank has skills.
Yes, he's way more skilled.
Tank does have
He's
a lot
good. He's
than
good, but
Wilder.
if you keep fighting shit, you're gonna end up like regressing.
But Camacho makes a good point because what ends up happening is like if you put Tank in there with guys that are sharp, he gets sharper. He's already got the talent. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
So his instincts and timing gets better with the competition. If you keep putting him in there with guys, all he has to do is chin check them one time, and they're gonna fall
Yes.
apart. So that timing is not there. That instinct is not there. That experience
That's
is
true
not
though.
there. Yeah.
That's true. But
But
you
trust
know,
me, man, the way Tank
just
fights, he's a killer, bro. He's your fucking. Imagine you fucking put him in fights where he has to be like thinking, win or lose. You don't think he's
yes.
gonna be better by now? Like, of course he will
Oh
be.
no, he would be better. But here's my thing. I don't see the comparison to Wild. I do in the career trajectory wise, but when it comes to skill level, I just don't see the comparison to Wilder. He's
Is
a
it
lot
if
more
there if,
skilled.
if there's ever a time to fight Loma, Tank, it's now, bro.
No,
Yeah,
he'll
It's now.
lose. He'll lose Saloma,
At
bro.
what weight?
He'll lose to Loma. 135, maybe.
Yeah.
I think Loma beats him. That Loma is sharp, man. He's so confident in what he's gonna do. You know, he knows what he needs to do. I think you need to put Tank in there with 2 or 3 fighters, and that are going to come there to beat him. They come in there to beat him. And listen to what I'm saying. I'm not talking about guys going in there to lose to him, but when you put guys in there that are less skilled than you, they're just thinking to themselves, "Man, I hope I could survive. Oh, I hope I could do good." If I can't
Yeah.
find an opening, they quit. Right? They excuse me. Their boxing IQ shuts down. You know, where this guy Lomachenko, he's gonna put that pressure on Tank, and Tank's gonna end up folding. If let's say
You know.
you put him in this fight now, let's say
Yeah.
from here on you put him his next fights with Tank, Lomachenko beats him.
You know what?
We'll
I
have
think
to
the
see
bad
He's
match.
because
gonna look like
Tank.
Berlanga.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
want to kill Loma too. I think it's a different fight. If
But
Loma comes in with no shoulder injury, and I don't really use injuries as an excuse, never have. You know,
But Tank is not Nigatani, a fighter who just like gets beat the fuck up and like outlasts the other fighter. He's not Luke Campbell, like this guy who's just very long but has no heart. He's not Linares, this guy who can hit hard but he's past it.
Yeah.
Tank is like he's gonna be looking at Loma and he's gonna like Tank is smart, bro. Like he reads people and once he gets the rhythm, he goes for that fucking punch. Like he's kind of like almost like Canelo in that way. Like he's a scary fighter, bro. That's an
he is
interesting
a
fight.
scary fighter. He is.
I
But
think Devin Haney honestly will give Tank more trouble than Loma because Loma is more offensive than Devin. So he's gonna try to exchange with Tank on in that fight more often than
yeah,
Devin.
but
Devin will outbox Tank in my opinion.
if Linares, right? I know Linares. If he had more gas in the tank for that 10th round, he could have stopped Devin Haney.
Yeah, but look at it this way. Devin, for whatever reason, I guess he was listening to people. Hey, you're a boring fighter. You need to be more aggressive, and that's what he did in that fight, and he got caught for it. He wouldn't do that against Tank. I promise you. He would do that.
He got caught. He got caught, right?
He did get caught, but he was trying to knock out Linares. He's not going to try to knock out Tank.
But that's what I'm telling you. This guy's chin is. I think he's untested. I think once this guy gets chinned, I think Tank. If Tank lands on him, he knocks him out. I don't think he puts him down. I think he or stuns him. I think Tank knocks him out.
I think Tank can knock out anybody at 135. So
yeah,
and 140.
Pretty much. Well, not 140. I don't see Tank beating Josh Taylor. I just think Josh Taylor's too big.
Maybe you might think he wouldn't beat him, but he definitely could knock him out.
Josh Taylor?
Possibly.
Yes, absolutely.
Possibly. But here's my thing, right? I don't think Tank Davis beats Regis Prograis. And I think Jose Ramirez gives Tank Davis a good fight. And Josh Taylor beats both of those guys. So, I think Regis Prograis beats Tank at 140.
I think Tank would fight those bigger guys that you just named a lot different than the guys he's fighting now.
I think Tank will do it. I think Floyd won't.
Yeah. I think Tank hasn't shown us everything he can do. I think if he fought those guys at 140, he would show more of his boxing skills.
Here's the thing with Tank, right? He's got so much ability. He has power. He's got good timing. He times people's rhythm. He's a good fighter. A very good, a very good fighter. You know, I think Regis Prograis. I think if he beats Regis Prograis, then yeah, there's a good chance he beats Josh Taylor. Because I think if they Taylor and Prograis run that back, I think Prograis may take it this time.
Yeah, that was a close
That
fucking
that
fight.
must
That
make
first
fights,
one.
Isn't Prograis a welterweight though?
He
Nah,
could. He could fight at
he could.
welterweight, but he can also still make 140.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a problem making the junior welter.
Yeah.
How do you,
Nope.
dude? Look, I keep telling people this, bro. I know that Loma and Usyk are brothers, bro. But can you imagine how Loma feels that Usyk goes in, beats the fuck out of Joshua,
I don't
wears a
think
Christian,
I've
wears
heard
no,
this.
no, recognize, hear me, bro.
Yeah.
He's wearing a Christian Crusader shirt. He's like wearing a space. He's beating the fuck out of his muscle fuck, and then Loma goes back to his division, and these literal children are laughing at him. Haney, Ryan.
Yeah.
Delphine are laughing at him. He must feel like shit.
But they're laughing at him without having to fight him.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on
yeah.
pissed. Like he's pissed. Like he's like, dude, I'm a kill Comey. I'm sorry, I'm at to catch a body in the ring, bro. I'm at to do something because I'm pissed. He's the
Well,
way
look
he
the
was
way he
beating
beat up Nakatani.
Nigatani.
No, come on,
Bro.
man, Nakatani. This is Nakatani.
Yeah, this
Bro,
dude's
he
been
was-
saying that on purpose, man.
As I
Bro.
like to call Nakatani, nicotine.
Nicotine, bro. Look how he was beating the fuck. Look how he was beating the fucking nicotine, bro. Just like he was just imagining Telfimo's face on Nigatani's little nicotine's
Nakatani.
Yeah, it's kind of true, dude. He did beat the shit out of that guy.
It was unnecessary. It was unnecessary, bro.
Not worth it.
Because he was trying to, what he's doing is he's trying to prove a point. He's trying to say I can beat.
That shows
your
Loma's a
opponents.
warrior. He's gonna beat the shit out of Comey. Watch this shit.
Here's my thing, right? I think you should take it easy. I think you should take it easy on Comey. Just carry him. Not longer.
No, you got to be careful, Comey, bro. That's a strong boy, man.
I know.
You know how those dudes are, man.
All night, I think he should take it easy. Just carry him a little bit, and then right, and people go, "Well, almost past it," and one of these young guys step up to the plate.
That's the same shit Usyk did against Chisora, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, no, Chisora's a different fighter than Joshua.
Sure.
It's do or die for Loma, bro. It's do or die. You either beat you either beat these children, or you always have the biggest regret of your life, bro.
How old is Loma?
33. 33.
That's old for a lightweight. That's ancient, bro.
But you see, but again, remember, you're talking about, okay, the one thing I will say, the injuries, the same shoulder injury, that usually doesn't get better as you get older. I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. But the thing about him is that the dude is super skilled and he's still sharp, right? So when he fought Nakatani, right, there was a little question of, well, he had that shoulder surgery. I think he could beat him up really bad because I think Lomachenko is that good. But you never know, right? Is he broken down? Okay, he at least for that fight, he proved that he's fine, right? Because he was using both his lead hand and his left, right? So he's using both as a weapon. And dude, you can't compare the performance Teofimo had with Nakatani versus what Loma did. Okay, Loma surpassed him by a mile. So I'm thinking to myself, well, if you could do that to him, then you could definitely give Lopez a good fight and even beat him the second time. Because when that fight got cooking in the second half of the fight, he beat up Teofimo. He lost to Teofimo in the first half because he just gave up too many rounds. What did Teofimo do that was so special? Right? Nothing really. And I'm not even sure if Teofimo's the best guy out of Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia. I don't know that because he hasn't fought those guys. I could tell you one thing.
He is, bro.
He might be on grit and experience, but
I'll have to say it though. We'll have to see it though
it's
tonight
still
for
hard
sure.
to say. What's up, Jed Kyle?
What's going on, my bro?
How you doing?
What's up, lads? What's going on?
All good, man. All good.
Yeah, no, it's been training. Things have been up here, so I've been at the gym. Seen you live.
Nice, man. There you go. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah,
And
they-
look, we're talking about Loma and Elda comes here. All right. Look,
Hey,
we
shut
talked
your
about her.
bitch ass up, Camacho.
Go ahead, Aldo,
Vasyl
go.
Lomachenko is the best fighter in the world, man. I don't know
Look,
what the fuck
L-Dog.
you're talking about.
L-Dog. I like Loma, bro. I keep him to a high standard. But just the fact that this motherfucker came to the fight injured, and he thought that Tio would gas in the 12th round. A 23-year-old young man was going to gas in the 12th round. That was just a stupid-ass game plan, bro. He
Okay,
really
but can
should.
he redeem? Here's the question. Okay, you're right. Let's say you're right, Camacho. It was a bad game plan, but can they run it back?
Bro,
Let's see.
his
Let's see what happens now.
Maybe, but he's old. He has blown shoulders, bro. A blown shoulder, it
All right.
got Vitaly Klitschko to give up like a bitch. Bro.
Camacho, what did you score the fight though the first time? Like that first fight,
7-5, 7-5 Teofimo.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
either way, it was
7-5.
it was a competitive fight. So even you scored like I think we all probably had it close. I think most people
No,
did.
no.
Why not?
I had
Why
it
not
as
run
a
it back?
draw.
I had it a draw.
See,
The first time I
Yeah.
watched it, I had it a draw. Me too.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
had
actually
it.
had Teofimo like 8-4 when I watched it, and then when I watched it back, I had it a draw. Like Loma did even better than I thought.
There's some swing
So-
rounds. I could see it 8-4. I could see it 9-3
Dude,
actually.
Yeah.
The,
I
to
can tell you
me,
what rounds I give to
I-
Loma and what
hold on.
rounds I
To
give
me,
to
I
Teal.
can see it as close as a draw. But if anyone won, it was Teofimo. I think Teofimo won. He could have won the 7th round, and that might have got him the fight. But dude, Loma clearly won the 2nd round, 8th round, 9th round, 10th round, and 11th.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. Like these lads to me still like have unfinished business. Like I still think they've got something to settle.
I think so. I think so. And this, Teal seniors running around like, we ain't giving no rematch. We ain't giving no rematch bullshit. Right? Run it back. I
Run
want to
it
see it
back.
run back.
Exactly. They're making. I'm sorry, man. For a guy who won the fight, he's so insecure, bro. He's like, I'm getting too big now, or I'll fight at 135 if like I could fight Tank, or it's like or Ryan Garcia. It's like he's bitching out, bro.
Dude, he's talking about fighting Josh Taylor at a catchweight. Like,
At
can
a
we fight him at
catchweight.
138.9555 pounds? What the fuck are you talking about, dumb retard? Go so you can get the fucking belts. Like, stop embarrassing us, dude.
Yeah, and Josh Taylor's not gonna do that for him because Josh Taylor don't like him. He's not a
Yeah.
likable person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lopez knows that's not realistic. He's just fronting
Yeah.
saying that. That's just a
Here.
tactic.
I guarantee you, if you
Josh
talk to
Taylor-
guys in boxing, I guarantee you, if you talk to like most American, think of like all the guys that have a name, and you ask them in private, "What do you think about T?" Like, he's a fucking bitch. I don't like that dude.
Yeah. Plus,
Fuck him.
yeah. Plus, Josh Taylor is struggling to make 140, and he has been for the last couple of years. So I'm moving him.
Yeah,
going
exactly.
down to
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
Josh
Catfield
Taylor's
to fight.
huge, man.
Lopez
There's a
knows
reason
that's
he's been
bullshit,
calling
bro.
out Crawford.
Yeah.
Because that's the next guy he's going to fight, dude.
Listen,
He's gonna-
Lopez knows he's going to move up. He knows Crawford. He knows Taylor's going to move up. He's just saying that to look like he wants to try and make a fight and put even a bigger obstacle in front of it.
chase.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, the word that the young lads use. So he's waiting for Taylor to move up, and then that's probably when Lopez will move up and grab the vacant
moving like
belt
a
at
bitch.
140.
Exactly, Jed.
He's moving like
That's
a bitch.
facts. That's what he's going to
Sounds
do.
like
'cause-
Canelo.
Dude, here's the thing. Taylor is like Tio of 135. He just doesn't have much more time at that weight. Like you look at Taylor, he's 5'10". Like the guy is big, man. He's gonna go to 147. This is his last fight, really. It's a goodbye fight in his hometown, to defend his undisputed title.
Bro.
And then he's gonna fight Crawford.
Dude, Bob Arum promotes Tio, and he's calling him a stupid prick online. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's his promoter.
Bob Arm doesn't like him, but who says you have to like someone to do business with them? That's.
I heard Bob actually liked him. Like, I heard that the reason why Tio had a falling out was with the other owner of Top Rank, and Bob kind of salvaged the deal and gave him more money.
Probably.
So, Jed, what do you think of Wilder versus Fury?
Yeah, I haven't really talked to you.
Oh, I loved it. What a result.
Hey, Jed, how much money did you lose on the trilogy, though?
Combined, I lost 1,600 this fight. I probably lost about 2.5, 3 tips. Combined or water.
man.
You know what? I don't even give a fuck. I don't even give a
Yeah, he
fuck,
said
lad.
that too.
This
He's
is
like, I don't care,
because
man. Just
At
watch him get
least that
fucked. I'm
this is
like,
motherfucker's
priceless.
gone, right?
Because this is priceless, bro. That's why this is a win-win for me. Either I made my money back plus a bit of profit, or this trilogy's over for good and Wilder fanboys are crying forever. So it was a win-win. So I'm
Crying
happy.
forever.
So it's fucking a beautiful day, lad.
Yeah, that's OG Boogie.
Hey,
Oh,
real
we got
quick on
official. Real quick, we got official and we got OG. I don't know if that's El Jefe. El Jefe, is that you?
Yo, can you guys hear me, bro?
What's going on, bro?
F5, what's going on, my bro?
What's going
What's
on?
up, official?
Hey,
Yo,
hey,
hello. Big up, recognizer. Hello, everybody on the panel. Yo, I just jumped in quickly because I have to go to take someone to a medical checkup. So just drop in quickly. What's the topic, bro?
So we were talking
Everything,
about everything, man. We were talking about the Wilder. Real quick, I didn't get your what you thought of the fight. Wilder Fury. Fury Wilder, excuse me. I keep saying Wilder Fury, but the other way around.
Well, same thing. Well, after all, it was a good scrap no matter what. But if you take out those two knockdowns from Wilder, it was pretty one-sided, I would say. So yeah, not very technical, not trying to be snobbish. So everybody had the right to enjoy it. It was fun, but pretty one-sided in my opinion. And hopefully, man, Wilder is right because I was fucking scared for him.
Hey, but
I
guys, it was
was.
a long count. It was a long count, guys. Guys, when Wilder knocked him down in the fourth round, that was a long count, guys. Right?
It kind of
Did
was. Listen,
nobody else see it? Did nobody
hey
else see it,
Brian,
guys? It was a long fucking count,
I
guys.
thought it was long, but this is what I mean by that. I think that the referee took a little longer. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much longer, but Fury was always coherent, right? And
Yeah.
again, there was reasonable cause for that. The reasonable cause for that was Wilder was not in the neutral corner.
I know.
I've seen refs ignore that and still continue to count. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, I know. Recognize. I'm just.
No, but of course they're gonna use that as an excuse. That's not why he lost. He lost because Wilder became the same old Wilder after the first round, after he got clipped in the ending of the round.
First round when it was up with a 1-2, and that was the best punch of the round. That right hand landed
Hey,
end of the first round.
real quick. I wanted to mention because we're talking about Josh Taylor, the kind of heavyweight division. Apparently, Josh Taylor's been fired from his Sky Sports analyst position because when Usyk beat AJ, he said that Usyk will beat AJ 10 out of 10 times.
They fight him for that.
Yeah, apparently he's never going to be like the guest analyst again.
Cuck Sports TV, eh?
Yeah,
bro, but it's like in the UK doesn't like Josh Taylor for some reason, bro.
Yeah, they
Like,
don't. They don't.
It's like they don't support him. Like the dude's
he's
not.
the
Well, you know
best
why,
fucking
lad?
fighter.
But you know why? Because I think he's a separate. Like he wants Scotland out of the UK. It's like what they call it, separatists or whatever. I think it might maybe have
They want
something to do with that.
independence. Yeah, they want independence from the UK, or he does.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it, maybe.
And plus, Jed, on top of that, he's not very popular when it comes to his other political views and his views on the Larry Holmes, everything that's happening today.
Okay, I didn't even know that. That makes more sense, yeah.
Oh yeah, him, and also Sonny Edwards, the light flyweight. They're talking a lot of shit on Twitter, and man, they're getting criticized by the insane leftists.
Salute to him, bro.
He kept it real on that AJ fight, man. He said that Usyk was just a better boxer, and that the better boxer is going to win the rematch, and they apparently they're not going to employ him again because he spoke. He
spoke the truth. He spoke
his
his
mind.
opinion. Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure. Here's the thing, right? Someone at Sky said that fight was like a close fight, but they edged it towards Usyk. And Josh Taylor, like he said on the broadcast, he said, "Nah, Usyk won that fight like 9 rounds to 3."
Well,
They
it
got
doesn't it
pissed off
remind
at
you
him.
of the Paulie Malignaggi situation? Remember, he's
Yep.
on Showtime, and basically, he was like, they warned him. Basically, that was like a warning, and then he said that a lot of these Eastern Europeans are taking over. So he basically got fired for giving a
Honest,
observation opinion. That's all. He was just
honest opinion,
observing
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's all
Like
he's
Teddy
doing.
Atlas.
What happened with Teddy?
Remember, he's like, I don't think he won the fight, but yeah.
What fight
I
is
don't know,
that?
wasn't it like the Pacquiao fucking horn or something like that? And then they like let him go for a little bit. And then he like begged for his job back.
Well,
at
he kind
ESPN.
of deserved that because he was being an asshole towards Jeff Horn, but I don't think he should have got fired, right, for that. Like maybe a warning, like, hey, chill out, bro. Chill out, man. Calm down. Nobody's after you. Unless we need to.
Yeah. He got his way back in though. Now he's an MMA analyst or something. He's breaking down US.
Teddy Adams is a nut job, man. But yeah, they're gonna fire these guys who have it's not unpopular. That's what they try to make it out. They try to make out Twitter and social media and fucking BBC or whatever the fuck, Sky Sports, whatever the fuck they are.
It's their agenda, bro. That's
They
their
try to
agenda
make it
pushing.
popular. You get what I'm saying? Like they're saying he has an unpopular opinion, but how the fuck do they know that?
They don't have.
It's part of their fucking global homo fucking agenda, bro. That's
Here,
all it is.
I'll tell you, right? One of the footballers here for the Republic of Ireland didn't get the vaccine, right? And he goes and he scores 2 goals on the weekend. All right, and I was watching this guy's sports broadcast of it, right? And they go after a hard week because apparently he was getting all these questions and all. I'm not taking the vaccine. After a hard week, he went and scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the thing. They always want to frame these dudes, right? Like Josh
Yeah.
Taylor. They always want to bring up the fact that Josh Taylor, he got drunk and he said some racist things. So what? Every white dude who gets drunk says racist shit. Like that's just the facts.
Yeah, we hear
That's
from
just
L Dog
facts.
every
Like,
day, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, bro. I say racist shit when I'm sober. Imagine what I say when I'm drunk. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Josh Taylor is just a real
Do I
man.
ever do
and
that,
that's
though?
why I respect him.
Do I ever say racist things when I'm drunk? Because you see me
Bro,
drunk plenty of times.
you called me a nigga, bro.
Oh,
Did
damn.
Come on.
Come on, Hefe. You know damn right I'd never say that with an A, Hefe. I'd call you
Oh,
that with an
shit.
ER.
That's not right, L Dog.
I'm on a bit me. Have I ever said that? Have I ever said
That's how
anything when I'm drunk on
UK
my...
guys are brought up to be super, super nice because you go to jail if you say naughty words.
That's true.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's a bit of a joke, but it's a bit of truth. Like, dude, Josh Taylor. So what? He was drunk. He said some racist shit. Like, who gives a fuck, man?
You know what though, bro? I don't even
The
think that
dude can
actually was
fight.
racist. I think it was it was a comment about the English thing. I think he called him an orange cunt, Brian. What's that? Doesn't that
Yeah.
mean a British sympathiser? Is that what that means, Brian?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's not
that's
even
what I
racist.
heard. But they
So-
said that he was being anti-Asian or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Orange men. This is where they got the orange man bad, but orange men are British sympathisers and
British sympathisers.
the
Yeah, so
Northern
that's an
Ireland, the
nationalistic.
Republic of Ireland, yeah.
So that's a
right, so the Irish
nationalistic comment,
people,
not even a racist.
the Irish people, they probably love Josh Taylor.
Yeah, well, he's a Rangers fan, so no.
You guys need
I'm
to
a
beat up
Celtics
those. You guys need to beat up those white shit libs over there, man. That's what needs to happen. They need to start getting beat up on the streets.
Yeah.
But Loki, Josh
Bring back the
Taylor.
hooligans.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, YouTube. I'm kidding.
Josh Taylor is the best fighter from the UK, man. He's the best fighter. He's got the perfect mix of like toughness, athleticism, and skills. He's just a good all-round fighter.
And mentally,
agree.
bro, he can't be intimidated. Like he's not
I
one of
think-
these. He's not
Yep.
one of these British dudes that under pressure he crumbles, bro. Josh
Nah,
Taylor's a
he
real
never
dude.
breaks. He never breaks.
No, he's like Kawasaki. I haven't seen a British fighter like him since Kawasaki.
I didn't.
Probably the best
I,
I've seen.
yeah, I didn't. I didn't think he'd knock out Ramirez or knock down Ramirez twice. I had
Nah,
that
no
fight going
way.
a fucking draw, but like
Is it-
I
Is he from-
honestly believed if it was a close fight, they're going to call it a draw, and both fighters kept their titles.
I thought so too, man. Yeah.
So, Or one
I
for the
mean,
two knockdowns, you know.
they did call it a draw, but the 2 knockdowns saved them.
That's
But
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
to
No,
me,
I
he
think
won 8 rounds to 4. 8 rounds to 4 and 2
I
knockdowns.
thought he won 8 or 7, and plus the 2 knockdowns. He's the obvious winner.
Yeah.
Hey, recognize. Sorry for just a second. I have to drop off. I'm really sorry because
No problem, man.
this month, this month I finally had an opportunity to jump on your panel because I'm not working today, but I have to go to take someone to checkups. So
Okay.
peace to everybody. I'll
Peace,
catch
official.
the rest later.
Here, and I
Peace
had to get
brother.
up too. I had to get up for work. It's 7:40 a.m. here to get a
Oh
shower and
yeah,
on,
yeah.
and got to
No
get on
problem,
the
Brian.
road. So, thanks for having me on. Recognize and
No, thanks for
everyone
coming
here.
on.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace out, Brian. Peace out, my bro. Good
All
to
right,
talk
Peace,
to
all
you.
right,
bro.
all right.
Peace.
But yeah, man, Josh Taylor, he's underappreciated in the UK. I feel like the real people, they support him, but the kind of media, dude, the media, they desperately want like Anthony Joshua to be the #1 guy.
Oh, dog.
That's what they're selling. They're trying to
It's because he's Scottish.
yeah.
Yep.
Anybody who's against their political views are going to be who don't fit the type or don't have the political views, they're going to get ousted, man. So
But that's the thing. AJ is like the perfect poster boy, right? Like he can box,
he is
but
actually.
he's
Yeah.
also he holds all their
For
political
them. For
views,
them.
and like he's to like I have to put a pause behind this, but he's like the good-looking kind of poster boy, clean-cut type of guy.
Hold
Nah,
on, real
he's a
quick.
fucking
For a black.
supremacist, man.
Yeah, he is.
No, but like they cover all that up, dude. Like
Yeah,
you
they
look at
cover
it,
that up. Absolutely. Eddie Chambers. Wait, somebody mute their background noise. I hear something.
That's not me. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna go on mute.
I don't hear that.
Yeah, someone's got their TV on or something.
I think it's Jed. It's Jed.
Yeah,
Jed,
just
is that
mute
you?
Speaking to somebody, bro.
Yeah, just mute him.
Yeah, I think Jed might have stepped away from his phone or whatever. Yeah, he had his something on. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead, somebody pick it up.
AJ is a racist.
Yeah, listen, AJ, and again, I don't have a problem with AJ's private views. That's his personal opinion, right? But Eddie Chambers did kind of expose him as this guy, and Eddie Chambers is a black dude, right? So he basically said that Chambers is a disgrace to the superior race because he lost to Vlad, right? Or he got knocked
he
out
said
by
superior black race. That's what he
right.
said.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry about that. Sorry, Recognize. I had this fucking annoying friend want to talk to me in another chat, so I went on this.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
He went to the
So-
wrong chat. I told him to come here. He went to the wrong chat, so I had that other video. Sorry, bro.
No problem, man. So Joshua has these point of views, but again, I don't have a problem with that. Here's the problem that I have. Had that been Vladimir Klitschko, had that been Usyk, had that been anybody else, they would have lost favors with the mainstream. Like
They would have been stripped.
yeah,
They would have been stripped of their titles. Imagine if Tyson Fury said to Povetkin, "You're a disgrace to the superior white race."
Exactly,
for
you would have
losing
been
to
in
white.
trouble. Yeah.
Dude, Suleiman would have stripped him. He would have stripped him of his title.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
AJ
Suleiman is a
having these
bitch like that. He
views,
would fucking make his own rules.
AJ having these views in private, what do I care? I don't care about that.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
he's going out in public and pretending like he's got these
Right.
fake political views, right?
Exactly. Like he's this guy of peace and all that, and he's friendly to everybody. But in reality, he believes himself to be, superior because of his race.
Look, at the end of the day, AJ, he seems like a good guy. He's a good fighter, and I respect him for that. But also, it's like, why do we care what these fighters believe politically? And I
I
know,
don't
like,
care.
we're only pointing this out for the double standards, but it's like when it comes to Josh Taylor or AJ, it doesn't matter what they think, man. If they fight the best, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I could care less what
I want to
someone
see these
thinks, and
guys fight.
what even if I knew about it, I wouldn't care. If the guy could fight, right? I don't give if he's entertaining. You know, like Tyson Fury screamed in his locker room. You know, are you were you not entertained? Right. That's the main question. And but when you kind of force that on somebody, and that's all they want to talk about, you're gonna take somebody like me who doesn't really give a fuck what you think in your personal point, you know, in your personal life, away from the sport. It's just gonna say, man, I don't want to deal with this shit. You know, if Josh Taylor thinks that he's part of the superior race, more power to him. I don't even have a problem with him voicing that opinion. To me personally, you know, as long as he's not calling for violence,
Hey,
he's just
but
like, oh,
the real question is who's right, Josh Taylor or AJ?
who cares, right? But look, I have my own point of view about that. I have my
Yeah,
own point of view about that. But if somebody disagrees with me, I don't care. I'm
that's the
confident
thing.
in what
Like,
I
I
believe in.
pay to see these guys fight, man. The last thing I'll do is pay an athlete for a political opinion. I'll go to a fucking nerd over that. You know, I'll listen to a
You
nerd
got to go
rather
to
than a
Northern
fucking
Hobbs for
athlete.
that shit.
Yeah, Norvin. But I ain't
It's a
going
channel
to like
called Politically
provoke.
Provoked, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have everybody on there, dude. I think he was debating Destiny tonight.
Bro, what wasn't
So check that
Martinez
out.
on there too?
They're
Yeah.
trying to get Martinez on there
No, he was
No,
on
he
there.
was on there,
He
but
was
like
on there.
that's the
tonight.
thing.
Nah, like a
People
month ago.
people need to stop like looking to athletes for all this shit, man. These guys are fucking athletes, you know. Some of them are fighters, man.
You know
They
what it
punch
is,
each
bro?
other in the head for a living.
It's these people that look up to these athletes, bro. And the sad thing is, like, it's these 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds that look up to these dudes and what they think and what they say, bro. Like, real man, bro. People with above 90 IQ, bro. Like, we don't care what these dudes think because we know what they do for a living, bro. So
Yep.
I think that's what it is, man. It's a bunch of
They kick a
fucking,
fucking ball or they punch each other in the head.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's I
LeBron
think.
slam dunks and he reads books, bro. Come
Yeah.
on.
But that's the thing, like some of these dudes with Wilder, like that you can tell they look at Wilder as like a political leader. They look at him as like a leader of their people, their race, whatever.
Because they
For
think with
me,
their fist.
dude, for me it's like these guys are just boxers, you know. Fuck it.
Yeah, he's just a boxer, bro. That's all. Look, you wouldn't know him outside of boxing, right? Would you know him? No.
Fuck no.
So these
Fuck no,
guys are
I
like,
don't even pay for these pay-per-views for the most part.
Bro, didn't he work at a fucking gas station before? He was a fucking
no,
Yeah, he was like he drove like a beer truck or whatever, delivering Bud Light.
Bro, that's like me asking the fucking one of them dudes what they think about politically, bro. Like, who cares?
yeah, exactly, man. Nah, I mean, if you look at Wilder's story, how he got into boxing and the whole situation with his daughter, it's actually a pretty good story, right? That whole thing. But his like the fanatics and him buying into it, like that character kind of turned people off. That's dude, you chose that character,
Hey,
you know?
Brian, did you see that? Like, bro, the LDBC. I'm just gonna stick by that code. The LDBC on Twitter, bro. They're saying like, oh, if you're rooting against Wilder, you're un-American, bro. So these dudes even play that whole American card, like when it's convenient, bro, because they don't always play that shit, bro. They pick and
Yeah,
choose, man.
exactly. Hefe. You know, these guys they were supporting Ngannou against Miocic.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Yeah,
I mean, how pro-American are these guys? You know, when it suits them, they're American. When it doesn't suit them, it's fuck America, right?
exactly. Yeah. So
That's
I'm not a Wilder fan. Where meaning I don't care whether he wins or loses, and actually I do enjoy when he loses. Only because of your reaction. That's all. That's all it is. It's only
dude.
because of his
That's
fans.
it. That's
It's
it.
nothing
If it
personal against. Dude, I was cringe. It was cringe to watch Wilder get beat up at the end because I knew he was. Okay, look, does he deserve it? Yeah, that's what he wanted, right? He said he wanted to go out on the shield. But you can't lie. When a guy's getting his, you know what's going to happen.
To this day.
To this day, right? When you know it's going to happen, it does become a little cringe, right? It's like, all right, somebody needs to stop this shit, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's like,
somebody needs to
dude,
fucking
Bro,
stop this.
just stop this
basically,
shit.
it was a bug breaking, bro. Like he like the bug got crazy. He went against the master, bro, and he had to be broken, bro, spiritually, mentally,
And
and
I
that's
wouldn't
what
be
Fury did.
surprised if these fucking racist, old, white men, Jewish men, whatever, probably enjoyed it. They probably enjoyed that shit. They
Bro,
knew he was
Bob
gonna
Arum
lose.
was
They
enjoying that
fucking knew he
shit.
was
That's
gonna
for sure.
lose, and they're like, "Fuck him," in private while they support BLM, while they support BLM, but in secret they're like, "Fuck him, let that
Where's
Negro
Al
get his ass."
Heyman?
Yeah.
Where's Al Heyman and all this shit?
Al Heyman
Yeah,
was
Al
crying,
Heyman doesn't
bro.
care about Wilder. He's cashing him out. He's gonna
Yeah, I
cash him.
guess so, man. I guess so. I guess he's just catching him out, thinking,
Yeah.
"Oh well, so what?" You know.
He got so up front. Wilder got $20 million for this fight up front.
Holy
That
fuck.
means, yeah, 20 million, bro. That means Al Heyman gets $3 million out of that because he gets 15%. Right? So 10 million, 15% is 1.5. Another 10 is another 1.5. You add that together, that's 3 million. He doesn't care. You know? He doesn't give a fuck.
I mean, it's
If
good money
he
for him,
did, he'd
man.
probably be
It's
fucking
good
calling his
money.
corner and be like, "Yo, you need to stop that fight, bro. You know?
Yeah, just stop it ASAP,
Stop that
dude.
fucking fight. I don't care what he says."
But you know, he's got Tank Davis, Errol Spence, those guys
Yeah.
who he'll make that good money off. Like he'll always, dude. Al Heyman is a piece of shit for even making this fight. Like
It
someone
was a
should have
cash
told.
out. It was a
Yeah,
cash out.
someone should
Yeah.
have told Wilder, like, dude, you've made enough money. Like, don't get greedy. Because this, I guarantee that knockout took.
Well, wait. So is
It might,
he gonna announce his retirement? I heard
hold
the
on,
rumors.
that knockout might have taken 2 to 3 years off his life.
Yeah, it was a bad
Bro,
knockout.
he already stutters after that fucking knockdown and knockouts, bro. This motherfucker's gonna be stuttering even more.
And Fight
Yeah,
Scout
but so do
pointed
you think
out,
he'll
man.
retire? You think
Fight
he'll
Scout
retire?
pointed this shit out, man. He said he sent me a picture. He still has that dent in his head. Either that's the same dent or he got it again, right? And when he hit the floor, he started bleeding from his ear again. So he was all fucked up, right? That eardrum could be a chronic thing now. Getting your eardrum busted all the time. That happens. It's not. I'm not trying to get sympathy for Wilder, but my point is, like, don't you guys think that they're cashing him out when he says, "Don't stop the fight," and then you see what's happening? Like, why do you think he collapsed that way in the end? What the fuck do you
His
think that was about?
bleeding, dude.
Yeah,
His
he was.
equilibrium was off. Like, and I'm gonna tell you the worst part. When it hit the 10th round, or I think it was going into the 10th, I was watching a stream, right? And Wilder, he spits. You know how they give you water and then you spit out? He
Yeah.
spat like a bunch of blood, and there was like blood clots as well, like
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of blood into the bucket. And Malik Scott said to him, "Hey, what round is it?" And Wilder said it's round 8. And then Malik goes, "It's round 10. But you're all right, brother." And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, he just spat out a bunch of blood. You asked him the round, and he said it was round 8, and it was round 10. Like, it's done for him, man.
Yeah,
Throw
you
the
got to
fucking
start.
towel in.
But look, in fairness to Wilder, I mean to Malik Scott, right? So Wilder told him, I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming that Wilder told him, "Yo, don't throw in the towel no matter what," right? So Malik Scott's like, "That's not how it works," but all right, fine. Because when you hire a coach, the coach got your back, and he's got your back in a situation where if you're getting hurt. Breland, right? Breland didn't give a fuck. Fire me, motherfucker. Do what you got to do. But I'm not gonna let you lay. That's what was gonna happen in the second fight. The way he knocked him out was gonna happen in the second fight. Exactly the same, right? He was gonna fall flat on his face.
Bro, Breland had his back for real, man.
Yeah.
Like, Breland, he threw in the towel even though he knew he was going to get fired.
Wilder did fail like Apollo. That's how he fell. You know, and it's not throwing fucking shade at him. It's just that's what happened.
I agree with Camacho. What he just said, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. No. I mean, you can't
Rigondeaux's a bitch.
compare, dude. You can't compare Wilder to Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? At least Wilder, he'll fight your ass. You know, and to the end. Rigondeaux's gonna run. I would pay. I would
He's
pay
more than
definitely to
Mayweather
see
too.
Wilder fight than fucking Rigondeaux.
Hey, bro, I got a question. Who do you guys got in the Fury versus Usyk? A real breakdown. Like, who do you think wins?
I honestly think
Honestly,
Fury's too big, but I don't know.
that could be true. I think that's more likely true. But I'm gonna ride
I'm
with
not
Usyk
betting
on
against
this one.
Usyk again.
Referee's like, I'm not betting again. I could see Usyk beating him, man. I could, bro.
Yep, I could too.
Okay, Usyk gets.
I got Fury, but dude, I said the same thing that I'm thinking for this fight with the AJ fight. I said AJ's just too big, too athletic, whatever. I said that he's too big, too athletic, whatever. And Usyk beat him. So now I don't want to say the same with the Fury fight, but dude, like I said at the start of the stream, I think that fight is gonna be like Riddick Bowe versus Holyfield 1. It's gonna be a great fight. Fury will win, and it will be clear that Fury wins, but it will be entertaining as fuck. Usyk will survive to the scorecards, and people are gonna gain a lot of respect for Usyk. People are gonna say, "Man, Usyk tonight, even though he lost, he proved he's a big man and that he can hang with the big men."
Hey, bro,
Where would you
so
guys? Yeah, where would you guys rank Usyk all time if he beats Fury? Because he would have cleared that cruiserweight. He beat the two best heavyweights, arguably,
One of the
and
greats.
Joshua and
he
Fury.
needs more title defenses, bro. Like he needs at least two more.
He will go
Like,
down as, yeah, definitely as a great fighter. I mean, look, saying you're the best ever, that takes a lot of time, right? The reason why Manny
Yeah,
Pacquiao is mentioning that is because he boxed for like over 2 decades, bro. You know
yo,
what I'm saying? So that
yeah.
that that goes with it. Um, but at the same time, like, yeah, he'll go down as one of the best fighters to ever do it. Like you'll say, I don't think he's the GOAT, but I think he's up there with the all-time greats. You know, like guys who there's guys who get into the Hall of Fame, and then there's guys that you will always remember. They ATG, whether you think they're the best fighters or not, ever.
Hmm.
Right? You know, Roberto
Yeah.
Duran is one of the greatest fighters ever. Nobody says he's the greatest fighter ever, but he is one of the greatest fighters that ever did it.
Yeah.
I want to see Usyk against like let's say he doesn't fight Fury, right? Because most likely that fight's not gonna happen, bro. If we really think about it, I think he's gonna fight like a Dillian White or Andy Ruiz, bro, after he beats AJ. And those are competitive matchups, bro. Like, let's not act like Usyk is just gonna wash these dudes, bro. Somebody like Andy Ruiz, bro, that throws combinations, is he's gonna be on his ass, bro. Somebody that's light on his hands, bro. Like he could catch Usyk and knock him the fuck out, man. So let's not act like Usyk is unbeatable. There's at least 3 or 4 dudes at the heavyweight division that could beat Usyk. Joe Joyce, Ruiz, Dillian White, even Wilder himself, bro. Like Usyk
Yeah.
is good, bro, but let's not get over our heads, man. This is the
No,
heavyweight
That would
all
make
division.
those
fights.
guys, have a great chance of beating him.
I'm gonna get over my head, man.
I'm gonna say this: if Usyk beats AJ in the rematch and beats Fury, I'm gonna say he's the greatest of all time, man.
Oh
Fuck it.
Lord, here we go.
But you gotta I take it into consideration, right?
I'm gonna say it
Yeah.
like, dude. I'm gonna say it's him. Like,
You're in your early 20s, right, L Dog?
yeah, like I'm
He's
That makes
24.
sense.
17. He's
I would
That
17,
say I
bro.
would say he's better than Klitschko if he does that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Klitschko fought in a weak era. It's not his
I'm
fault,
gonna
but it
say
was weak.
this. I'm gonna say this at the very least. He's top 10.
Okay.
Bro, we've seen Usyk. He can't struggle. He struggles against pressure, bro. Like we've seen this with European fighters. We saw this with Kovalev. We saw this with Golovkin. We saw this with Lomachenko, bro. All you got to do with Usyk, bro, just put the pressure on his ass, bro, and he's gonna fold, bro. He can't take body punches. You know what I'm saying? That pressure. The Eastern Europeans, bro, they're not used to pressure fighters. And as soon as he faces an Areola, bro, or Andy Ruiz or Joe Joy, somebody that's gonna put constant
Stop
pressure.
that,
Areola.
Hefe.
No, no,
Hefe,
no,
you
bro,
gone
bro, bro,
back
bro.
to your trolling
No,
days,
no,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trolling.
Areola.
Tell dog. Tell
No,
him.
no, I'm being realistic. I'm not saying Areola beats. I'm saying that style beats him. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Because if you really think about it, bro, Loma's much better than Salido, but that style gave him problems, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
hey, whatever
Yeah,
happened
I'll
to?
say that. I'll say that the unorthodox pressure fighter gives the Eastern European problems. I'll admit that. I'll say that.
So I'm not wrong. There you go, bro.
Oh
Damn, we
dog,
agree. What you
oh
just say?
dog. I'm good with accents, but I don't recognize yours. Where are you from?
Hey,
China.
that's for me to know and you to wonder.
I don't recognize that. That's crazy. It's not a
You
British
sound you
accent.
sound like you're from the South.
Are
Hey,
you
but I'm a
black or are you
guess for
white,
you.
bro?
I'm a
That's
guess
a
for
good
you.
one.
You're African American, right?
Yes, yes I am.
Yeah. See,
And you're
see,
from the South.
I can guess pretty
From
good, man.
Virginia.
Nah, I'm from New Zealand. I'm from New Zealand.
So, yeah, is that like a typical New Zealand accent? Cause
No, that's not a
okay,
typical New Zealand accent.
Well,
You can't.
he's actually not a native
He's
New Zealander,
Jewish.
but he's still a New
It's
Zealander.
Jewish.
Stop that shit.
El Jew.
Ashkenazi.
But when it comes to Usyk, I'll say if he beats AJ again and he beats Fury, I won't put him number one as the best because to me the greatest is still Ali. Ali had fucking legendary fights, but he's definitely top 10
We need to stop
somewhere.
overrating Ali, bro.
oh
There's a
my
lot of
god,
dudes that could beat Ali, bro.
Nah,
Ali
Bro,
was
let's
Ali
great
really
was
for
think
his
legend.
about it.
time, man. For his
Ali,
Ali
time,
was
Ali.
legit,
he was
man.
No,
legit,
no, no,
bro.
no,
For
no,
his
no, no, no,
time.
no. I'm talking about right now against like modern
Well,
fucking
modern day,
heavyweights,
of
bro.
course, you got to take into consideration modern day technology. Now, take
Hmm.
take Muhammad Ali and put him in this just training. You
He
know, the
struggles.
way.
Too
No,
small.
but he probably struggles. But you're telling me he wouldn't do good, dude? He was way above his peers. Like when they saw him, for them, it was like, man, I never saw a guy this tall that had footwork like that and could jab like that and have fast hands. Muhammad Ali was very good for his time, bro. Like he was above them in terms of skill. You know what, like natural abilities that he can do. And he's
For
And
his
more
6'3".
era, yes.
importantly, he fought the best in their prime.
Right.
No,
Back then you had to,
Exactly.
right?
no, no,
You
no.
had,
You guys are getting the twist of what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm saying
He fought
him
killers.
against the modern heavyweights, bro. For his era, of course, he's the best. You know what I'm saying? He fought everybody. But I'm
Hmm.
saying skill wise, height wise, weight wise, like I don't think he could hang with these bigger dudes.
probably
Like
Yeah,
not.
well, that's how you compare greats. You compare from their era compared to how the other greats compete in their era. So, based on
How
his
many
era,
fighters nowadays do you still see like doing the shuffle with the legs, showing that
Usyk,
dexterity, that bedazzling footwork?
Usyk,
They don't
Usyk,
got it.
Usyk,
The Ali shuffle.
Usyk. Yeah.
Oh, Frank Sanchez was doing it this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna say
Like,
Usyk is the only one who does it at the top level. Now, if Usyk gets beat the fuck up by Fury, like really just mauled and beat up, I'm gonna say he would beat Ali then because Usyk is the same size as Ali, and he's just as good of a boxer.
That's
yeah.
a good point, man. That is.
Usyk is bigger than Ali, isn't he?
I think he's the same size.
They're the
He's
same size,
6'3",
same
78
dimensions
inch
too. Yeah,
reach.
everything's
Yeah.
the same. Everything's the same. Yep.
Like if
No,
Usyk gets just beat the fuck up by Tyson Fury, I'll have to say he probably beats Ali as well. But if Usyk makes it a super close fight, it's real like 50-50, maybe there'll still be an argument for Ali. But dude, if Usyk beats AJ again and then just beats Fury the fuck up, then yeah, we can say Ali would probably beat everyone in this era.
You also got to consider the 3 years that he was inactive because of the he got his title taken away. He would have been good. We didn't get to
Yeah,
see that Ali.
prime years too, Gonzalo. Those were his
Yep.
like that was
Yeah,
age 27, 28, 29. Oh no, excuse me. I think that happened to him when he was 25. So the age 26, 27, 28. It's something like that. It's the better part of his years. Like if you look at Muhammad Ali before they stripped him because he didn't want to fucking go to Vietnam, right? Like that wasn't his problem. Um
yeah. That was a
he
good.
basically looked
The Ali before that was good, and then the Ali that came back after the 3 year where he didn't fight was good, but there was obviously a difference,
yeah,
right? The
yeah.
legs weren't the same.
The legs weren't the same. That's what it was. But he still because of his boxing ability and his IQ or his better mentality than his opponent, allow him to win most of those big fights. Yeah, he lost, of course. He takes that long layoff, so he lost to Joe Frazier, who's been active, and he lost to that fight to Joe Frazier. But he came back and he beat him, and he beat George Foreman. He beat Ken Norton twice. Ken Norton beat him once, and I think broke his fucking jaw too. Like the guy was a warrior, bro. That's what he was.
Yeah.
He
Hey, bro.
wasn't only
So,
talented, he was a warrior at the same time.
People
so,
thought Foreman was gonna kill him.
so
That's right. Yep.
if you really think about it, bro, since you guys make it seem like Fury's unbeatable, who has the closest chance to beat Fury other than Usyk?
AJ.
AJ.
And what percentage do you give AJ?
I say
30.
60. I say 60-40 Fury.
I see
Fury.
70-30 Fury. I think he'll beat AJ, but AJ still has a puncher's chance. If AJ can catch him, which AJ definitely can, he can stop him, but it's just unlikely, man.
I
Most
don't see
likely
it.
Fury knocks him the fuck out.
AJ
I
doesn't have the power of water.
I did notice that Usyk winced a lot when AJ went to the body. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe you were right about the Eastern European thing with you know,
The
them going to
pressure.
the body. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's a real like. How about Joe Joyce against Tyson Fury? How do you guys see that fight?
Yeah. That'd
Hmm.
be a boring fight in my opinion.
Yeah, it would be
Ah,
boring.
come
Yeah.
on, bro. Joe Joyce is a fucking come forward fucking
Yeah,
fighter,
you never
bro.
know with that. Yeah, you're right. He could, but something tells me it might be fucking. It won't be. It won't live up to like the other fights that he could have. That would be exciting. We got
And
the boxing lounge here. What's going on, boxing lounge? Yo, boxing lounge.
he went on mute.
Hey, that's Get the Smoke. I'm pretty sure that's Get the Smoke.
That's who?
Get the
That's Get the
booty.
Smoke or Timmy Nealon.
Now
It's Johnny Boy.
let's get the booty.
He's got his mic on mute or something. He's probably trying to talk. Who knows?
Whenever you get your mic situated, man, you can speak.
He's about to
Oh no,
drop a cock, bro.
he just muted himself.
You think
Oh
so?
no.
I'll kick him out.
Yeah, I think he might drop a cock on you.
He's always on the BDA Discord.
The
And
the boxing
YT
lounge.
Discord.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. That's fine, man.
If that's actually him.
Right. No, he's having problems with his mic because he keeps muting and then unmutes, whatever.
Comment in the private chat.
We can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, comment in the private chat. Boxing lounge.
I
He
think the
did.
best shot at beating Fury, though, it might be Hergovich in a couple of years.
Ah, come on.
He's not that bad actually. He just
I'm
needs to have.
telling you, he needs 3 fights. He needs to fight Martin Bacoli, Michael Hunter, and I'll say a Dempsey McKean or a Dillian White, a Joseph Parker, one of them guys. If he can beat those three, he can beat Fury.
Dude, that last guy that he fought, like, he couldn't even touch him, and the dude just he went down because he had like a shot knee or something like that.
No, Fury knocked him the fuck out, bro.
I'm talking about
I mean
Hrgovic.
Hrgovic knocked him the fuck out.
He didn't even touch him, dude.
Yes, he did.
I won't get a strike for this, right?
That's Deontay Wilder Fury, bro.
Okay, nice.
Bro, he knocked down that dude like 6 times.
No, that dude just fell down on his own.
No, stop that shit.
He fell down on his own, man.
Stop that shit,
We
bro.
both know that.
Stop that shit, bro.
You're just lying to yourself.
We ain't gonna go here, bro.
He fell down on his
Hrgovic,
own.
bro.
Maybe Hrgovic is regressing, bro.
Yeah.
No, he definitely is, but if he has 3 good fights, he can beat Fury.
Bro, what is
Wait,
Eddie
hold
Hearn doing
on,
with
man.
them, bro?
I don't know, man. Those gloves look suspicious, bro. Look at that shit.
Oh, the green ones.
Yeah, man. They look real fake, man.
Hey, bro, but like, what the fuck is Eddie Hearn even doing with Hrgovic, bro? He's like fucking over his career.
That's what he tries to do. That's who Eddie Hearn is.
Yep.
If you ain't AJ, he's gonna try to fuck with you, man.
He's a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit, bro. He is. I don't like that fucking dude. I think he's one of the worst. He gets fights done, but let's be honest. Let's call his fucking company Rematch Room, not fucking Match Room, bro.
Oh shit, I forgot, bro. What did you think about Berlanga, bro? Fucking Berlanga got
Oh,
exposed, bro.
dude. Listen. I'm not big on that kid. I'm telling you. I think he's just a hype job, bro.
Yeah, but
Young God's hurt by that one.
Yeah, your son's big on it, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, my son,
Yeah.
Young God, man.
Didn't freaking what's his name? The guy that fought Canelo from England. What's that? Billy Joe Saunders. Didn't he
Yeah.
knock out Costeres in the
Yeah,
10th round?
He
And
did.
Saunders is known as a pillow-fisted fighter.
Berlanga did some good work in that fight, but like you can obviously see he's inexperienced and maybe not as good as he should be.
He's believing his hype too much, bro. He needs
Right.
to set up them punches. Like he wants to knock dudes out with one fucking punch. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, same speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not big on him, man. I haven't been big on him since when he was knocking everybody out in the first round. I'm like, that's not gonna help you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Xander Zayas, that's a real one, bro.
I think he's the one that might be special out of the, these young Puerto Ricans that are coming up. I think it's him. Could be wrong, but the reason why I like him is because at 18, bro, fights like a man already, bro.
To go to hit hard, you gotta throw fast. You gotta throw slow sometimes. You gotta change the speed on your punches. It's like a cobra. When a cobra strikes, it gets tight, but then it loosens up. It loosens up its body to go hard again. If you throw at the same speed over and over again, no bueno.
They're gonna time you.
You know who does that real well, bro? Usyk and Loma. Like
Yep.
they change speed of their punches. It looks like they're pity patting, but for every 3 punches comes a hard one.
Yep. I think they fight very similar, bro. Except like one guy's smaller, so like Lomachenko basically is good at cutting off the ring, but he really does that with his footwork. He could do it with just his footwork, bro. Get on the inside, and then hit you with that L-shaped fucking left that he has, right? Just bing, bing, hit you with that. Where Usyk, obviously, because he's a heavyweight, it's all about the jab. He cuts off the ring, and he starts hitting. But it's about his jab. It's about like fucking making your jab useless and coming in those same angles as Lomachenko. Obviously, he's the bigger guy, so he doesn't move as fast as Usyk would, but he moves fast, effectively, just the same as Loma is doing to these other guys. So they're pretty much similar fighters. That's why I don't think Usyk, I don't think Lomachenko's jealous of Usyk. No, it's just like more like inspiration. It's like, all right, my big bro did it, I got to do it now.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go, guys. Hey, recognize.
All right, take care,
Yes, bro.
bro.
Go ahead,
Sorry for
Gonzalez.
interrupting you on the BDA the other day. I
Nah, it's all
apologize.
good, man. It's all good. You know, you were there to remind me you got the prediction right too. There's nothing wrong with that.
My bad, dude. I gotta go get some dog food.
All right, brother.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, later.
Later,
Later,
man.
Jordan.
You know something about Loma, bro, and Usyk, like if we really think about it, bro, like probably once they retire and like 5 years pass, bro, these dudes are gonna change the game, bro. Like a lot of young kids are getting inspired by their footwork, their style of fighting, bro. It's like innovative, bro. Like we got to give them their respect, the
Yeah,
Ukrainians.
I think they opened the door for those pound for pound level fighters south of the heavyweight. Well, Usyk's a heavyweight now, but that's not where he started. For the Eastern Europeans, right? Before these Kovalevs, Triple G, Usyk, and Lomachenko, you didn't think of Eastern Europeans as pound for pound fighters. So these guys are the ones that like set the stage. So they're like, and to me, they'll be the four guys that go down as the fathers of like that pound for pound style coming out of
Modern day boxing
yeah,
almost.
yeah, like modern day boxing, yeah. But from their region, they open the door for guys like them.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, man. I think they're definitely great fighters, man. Even whatever you think about Kovalev, whether you think he's done or he's a fucking, he's a sellout, whatever you may think of him, bro. When he was in his prime, that was some scary shit he can do in the ring.
Hey Camacho, it's Orlando Canizales, bro. The dude that fought like Loma, or the dude that Loma fights like.
Right, because he was out there before Lomachenko.
I'll say the modern day guy though is Jesse Bam Rodriguez. That dude's a beast, bro.
Who's that?
But yeah,
The flyweight.
yeah, the flyweight. But Orlando Canizales, he was the first guy to have that kind of angles style.
Yeah, bro, and even you see like I see Virgil sometimes he implements like a little bit of Loma style, like yeah, the
Yep.
angles he gives you. I've seen other
The
fighters like they talk
the
about
Vargas fight, bro.
yeah, the Fernando Vargas younger son, bro. Like he does that Loma shit, and they all like if you see their interviews, bro, they're like all inspired by Loma. They're like yeah, they take things from Loma and Usyk and they learn from them.
You
It's
see how
it's not
true
typical
boxing
for
heads are?
Americans.
You see how true boxing heads are? They don't care where you come from, bro. If you know what you're doing and they see how effective it is and it's good technique, that's all they care about, bro. They're like, yo, I'm gonna try to implement that in my game plan.
And you know what it is, bro? It's like a pressure style, but at the same time they're countering you, bro. It's like they're putting pressure on you, but they're waiting for you to do a mistake, and then they counter your ass. It's not like a dude that's just waiting for you, bro. It's I don't know. It's a weird style, but it's a good style.
I'll be right back. You guys could take over.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, but Oscar De La Hoya kind of did that kind of style too, where he would pressure people, and then he would work behind the jab and then counter them with a left hook. But some of those dudes that De La Hoya fought were just straight midgets.
But I'm talking about the movement, bro. Like the lateral movement. Did Oscar have that shit?
was a legend, bro.
Yeah, De La Hoya was really good,
Hey,
man.
bro, did you guys see De La Hoya's interview, bro? On Fight Hub, he was like with the tranny, bro, all fucked up.
No.
It's on
Hey,
Fight
he
Hub.
got like a OnlyFans whore as his like
It's a
girlfriend.
tranny, bro. Look
It's
at
a
that shit.
tranny?
It looks like it.
Dude,
I wouldn't
I
doubt
don't
it.
know if she's a tranny, but I think she's just fake. Like
Like
she's
real
got a bunch of
plastic.
plastic surgery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's all washed up.
Yeah, I don't think she's like tranny though.
Bro, the Oscar is all fucking coked up, bro. He didn't even know
Yeah,
what
he's
Deontay
so
Wilder's
coked
name
up.
was.
What didn't he keep calling him like Delonte Wilder?
No, he was like the bronze guy.
That's how they treated Wilder with the Golden Boy promotions, though. They didn't even put him on TV.
Yeah,
like
they
30
had him for like
fights, dude.
30 fights. That's what
They
I'm saying.
screwed him over
Dude,
because he
30
wasn't Mexican.
fights, you have like a black American knockout artist and you don't put him on TV? Like,
It's based, bro.
it's, bruh, I don't know, man. Wilder, his career was wasted, but at the same time, if he had been moved faster, he would have got knocked the fuck out.
Oh, that's a point. That's a point. They gave him like 30 fucking bombs so he could learn something, bro. I guess he never learned nothing. He was just knocking them out.
Dude,
got
imagine
worse.
if they
That's what
put him
happened.
against Povetkin. He would have got knocked out, dude. Povetkin would have fucked him up.
But good riddance, bro. We're done with Deontay Wilder, bro. Like his fucking fans were annoying. He was annoying,
Yep.
bro. Fuck up out of here, man.
He's done.
And I used to like the dude, bro. Like the dude, he's a puncher, whatever. Like he had a crazy style, but ever since he like went to them fucking weird ass fan base he got, bro, like the dude turned into a fucking weirdo, man.
Well, I mean, he just got baptized, so he might actually come back a better person.
Shit. Bro, the dude was in the hospital because I was reading boxing scene. Like, I guess he just got released from the fucking hospital. He broke his hand or some shit like that. So,
ESPN said that he was immediately moved to the hospital.
fucked up, bro.
I mean, he got his head dented in again.
His fucking peanut head got pushed in. Yeah,
That's
the
what
low
happened, though, man. That's exactly what happened.
Got his fucking melon squashed, bro.
His ear was bleeding again, like the exact same way. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah, I think it was his right ear, or
Yeah, he got his peanut squashed, and
you know what it
all
is,
the blood
bro?
just came out of his ear instead.
He kept on moving to his fucking left side, bro, where fucking Fury was just landing them fucking over right hands. I'm fucking looping right hands, bro. Like this dude didn't even know how to fucking move, bro. And then each time he was getting punched, bro, instead of like doing a bit of head movement or clinching the dude just fucking put his hands up, bro. Like he didn't know what the fuck to do.
He couldn't clinch anymore after a while,
Yeah.
right? Because his legs were gone.
He has no IQ, man.
He's a bum, bro. Well, let's be real. Wilder's a fucking bum.
Wilder just knocked out Fury in the
He made
the
Fury
boxing
look good.
the boxing lounges video.
Dang.
Yeah, it's
bro.
true. Like Wilder never really fought anybody, and like Ortiz was like a decent challenge for him, but Ortiz was a
50-year-old.
bum, you know.
He's
I
50
mean,
year old,
they
bro.
took away his heart medicine, man.
And then in the first fight, they helped him, bro. The fucking medics. Like he was about to get sparked the fuck out, and then the
Yeah, they
medics
gave him
came
like
in.
an extra 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up, right? Because they were talking about the long count, but it's like, man, they gave Wilder like that doctor came in
More than
right?
10 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, that doctor came in for even in the Fury fight, the third one, right? So they're about to fight, and then the doctor comes in, and then he's looking at Wilder for a few minutes or whatever he was doing. It felt like a few minutes. Like they could have just stopped it right there.
I wonder who they're about to fucking dick suck next, bro. Like, is it Devin Haney? Is it Tank?
It's got to be Tank.
I don't know, bro. I don't think they're high on Tank.
Hey, who's they?
The LDBC,
What about the LDBC?
because they used to dick suck Deontay Wilder, bro. So I'm saying, who are they next to dick suck?
I know I don't really understand that, like, because I'm black, so like, why is it like a problem if we support our fighters?
Because you guys make it
It's
racial.
kind of not, but
Bro,
I mean,
there's nothing wrong.
they don't
about
admit
that,
they
bro.
don't admit the truth sometimes, though. Like when it
Yeah,
comes
like-
to calling out like how
Yeah,
bad or good
I
a fighter
understand.
is.
Bro,
fellas,
I'm
fellas.
bro, I'm Mexican, bro, and I'll tell you, like, in any fucking panel, I support all Mexican fighters when they fight, bro. But I don't shit on other fighters, bro. I give them their due, bro. Like, I thought Triple
Yeah,
G beat Canelo the first fight, but these dudes, they don't do the same, bro. It's like they're full of
I
fucking
believe
hate.
you. No, I believe you, but you can't put everybody in a box. Like
That's why I say
I don't.
LDBC, bro. You're not LDBC, then it shouldn't matter.
No, no, I'm not. But I mean, like, let's be real. Like a lot of Mexicans, they go over the top of Canelo too, right?
Yeah, but
I can
like,
understand that,
no,
and I
but
can
give
understand
me give
that.
me channels, bro, and I'll tell you if you
No,
give
it's
me
just that
channels.
the yeah, it's just that
And
no, the
it
difference
would
is
be
that
fun. It would be fun to troll him if he lost. You know what I mean? If
yeah,
that were your
yeah,
point of view, like, yeah, you could go to like these people that were fanatics of Canelo and
yeah.
maybe
I
make
mean,
fun
like
of him for like being biased about it.
yeah, like for example, overlooking cheating. So I mean, I feel like it goes both ways.
What
But
do you mean by overlooking cheating?
Canelo,
Bro, you get
Oh, I
shitted
thought you
on,
meant
Canelo,
Wilder or
Can-
Fury. All right.
bro.
Canelo,
Canelo
Canelo didn't
gets
get caught cheating.
yeah, but he gets shitted on, bro.
He
He
So
did, but
does. He Canelo does get shitted on even by
even by
some
Mexicans,
Span. Yeah, by
yeah,
Mexicans. They
The
do.
a
They
Caleb
lot of
do.
Plant.
A lot
like
of
yeah,
Mexicans don't like Canelo.
Mexicans from like Mexico, they're real boxing fans. But like some of the Mexican Americans, they take it too far with Canelo.
LT, like LT.
Nah, well,
Yes.
LT just got deported, bro. So I don't know what you're talking about. He's from Mexico.
It's kind of like to them. It's kind of like rooting for
Yeah,
the
don't say
Dodgers.
that, man. Don't say that before.
It's kind of like rooting for the Dodgers. They're very like tribal about it.
Bro,
They're gonna
look,
ride or die with it, with
I
them win or
understand what
lose.
this dude's saying, bro, but I just think the LDBC, bro, is different, bro, because these dudes, bro, they're all over the place, bro.
They are
Especially on
legit
I
like
don't see.
racist though. They do think
I,
they're superior
Bro,
when they get
let's
ready.
be honest. This dude's embarrassed about the LDBC.
yeah, bro,
for,
like
for
just
me,
Yeah,
let's be
you're
real about it.
embarrassed, dude.
I wouldn't say embarrassed, but I don't condone some of the shit that goes on. But
You're
like for example,
disappointed.
the excuses. But as far as like the fandom, like supporting your fighters, I mean, I don't really see an issue with that. I mean,
No,
Filipinos go
there's
hard.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody has an
I don't
issue with that.
either.
yeah. I
It's
mean,
just them
Filipinos.
in general. Like they're just
I think as far as fan bases go, I might be biased. I think Manny Pacquiao has the most toxic fan base.
I
That's just
agree. I agree.
Thunder
I
Coke,
actually fucking
Of course you
agree.
agree,
yeah,
Thundercoke.
but
Dougie.
then again, then
I
again,
No, no,
then
no.
again,
fucking
he
hate the
no, but
Manny
then again, he
Pacquiao
I
is a
fan.
great
agree.
fighter
No,
though,
no.
so he's bound to have like a lot of fanatics.
I agree. Thunder Coke is one of the fucking worst fucking Manny Pacquiao fucking fanboys, bro. And I always call him out for that, bro.
yeah,
So
great
it
fighter, but like that dude's like a
But like
god.
he is one of the greatest fighters though, so it's like you
He
can't
is.
really blame anybody for being a fan of him.
He is, but he's not Jesus. Like they treat the man like
No,
Jesus,
no, no.
like
Listen,
walking on.
Manny Pacquiao
he
is
got
a all-time
crucified.
great fighter, so he's gonna have a lot of fans. And there are going to
Hmm.
be some fans at right because when you're talking about a lot of fans, there are going to be fans that overblow things. But the thing about the who's worse or whatever, right? It's when
Hmm.
it's when it becomes like a cultish type of thing. So, for
There you
instance,
go.
L Dog
Hmm.
doesn't, me and him disagree about certain things when it comes to Manny Pacquiao or even other fighters. But I don't ban L Dog and say, L Dog, I can't talk to you, man, because of that.
Yeah.
Now, the LDBC, right? And I'm not
Hmm.
saying that Manny Pacquiao fans don't do this. They probably do the same thing too. But from what I've seen, dude, it's not even a discussion. You can't go in there and say, look, this is what I thought. I'll use, for example, Wilder, right? The more recent example. This is what
Hmm.
I think Wilder does wrong. Get out of here. We don't want to hear it. It's like one of those type of things. They assume
And not
that I'm a
only that,
coon or whatever, and it's like, dude, you don't even know who I am.
recognize they
You
go to the extreme, bro. Like I've been called all type of fucking beaners and faggots, bro, just for saying
Oh,
Deontay
it's not
Wilder's
good.
fucking. No, that's what I'm saying. They take it to the extreme, bro, just for saying, oh, Deontay Wilder lacks defense or something simple like that, bro. So
You know what I think? I think I think it's just that the so-called LDBC channels have more a bigger platform, so it's more noticeable. but I think all fan bases have those elements. That's my opinion.
I would
Like
agree that some.
for example, like what's the name? Boxing Ego, Dante's Boxing Nation. These guys have like what 500,000 subscribers. Like so, like you're gonna notice them more than these other fan bases.
LT wants to jump on and talk
But
about
that's
Canelo.
what I'm saying, bro. With great power comes great responsibility, bro. So
Where my
if they're
shooters at?
if they start all this race shit, bro, they're all constantly talking about race shit, bro. Like that's where you're gonna get pushed back. The race.
Hey, Fight Scout, shut the fuck up, you little fucking faggot.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up in your whole
oh,
fucking opinion, you little fucking faggot, bro. Every time I hear you, bro, I swear to God, bro, I get the fucking picture. You're like sticking 3 or 4 fingers up your fucking ass. So I wouldn't be talking if I
wow.
were you, you little fucking
This is
fight
like
boy.
this is like some dirt now or
Hey,
something.
hey,
You all right there, LT?
Hey, don't be repeating fucking El Jefe's jokes. You stand by your own self, fucking faggot. And you fucking Jefe, where the fuck is your tranny ass boyfriend Coco?
¿Qué
Pinche
quieres,
maricón.
pinche joto maricón?
Oh man,
Pela
this
la
guy pounded like a
pinche
bottle of
joto.
Patron.
Bro.
Cállese el
El Coco
hocico,
leaves,
pinche
El Coco
LT.
leaves, and El Jefe
Bien
gets locked
vergas,
up.
pinche
Yeah,
vato
right.
tan, pinche vato tan
Yeah,
gacho.
right. Coco leaves and El Jefe
LT,
gets locked
LT,
up.
I'll fuck you up,
Oh
LT.
yeah,
Shut the
finger
fuck up,
fucking
you
each
fucking
other.
pussy.
Right.
I've been
What, you
fucking
miss your
Man,
little
it's a
deported
lot
girlfriend or
of
your
what?
ass,
a lot
you
of
fucking
finger, a
pussy
lot of finger
motherfucker, bro.
fucking going on.
Hey,
Shut the
what,
fuck
you miss
up.
your little finger or you miss your little boyfriend or what?
LT, you's a bitch. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Tu
Go and do
papá.
some more coke, fucking pussy.
Yo, LT, he said that
No
you got
puta.
He said you got deported. He said you got deported.
Be real, bro. You got
Oh,
deported last week. Don't think I don't know, you fucking faggot.
Yeah, I got deported for sure. You little fucking faggot.
Hey, ya regresaste, pinche joto.
Pinche jefe puñal.
Hey, and then
¿Qué onda
I
con el
heard.
pinche Fight Scout? Shut the fuck up, like for real, Fight Scout. Like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, bro, but like, bro, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking lie, bro. Like, I was in a conversation, bro, with Recognize, Jet Kyle, and Fight Scout, bro, and fucking Fight Scout, bro, couldn't stop talking about dicks for like 30, 40 minutes straight, bro. Yeah, I was with this girl, bro. And this girl told me that this guy had like I don't know how long his dick, and I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck, bro? I left, came back, bro, and that motherfucker was still talking about dicks, bro. And I swear to fucking God, bro. And I swear to fucking God, and they just let him. These guys just let him talk because I think they're cool with faggots, right? But that's you, White Scout.
True. This is true. Yeah, you're telling the truth, man.
Yeah. I know it's true. I know it's true, motherfucker. Next time, come straight, bitch.
You all right there, man?
Wait, what was
He
it?
left.
That's
He
what I
left.
wanted to say. He just left.
What was the issue, bro?
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. LT he had something to say to Fight Scout and you, obviously.
I think LT's on there, white girl, bro.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
I like LT, man. He's always
I
invited.
think LT's on there.
It's crazy, man.
He's on there snort. Hey,
He
shout out
didn't
to
like
LT,
that joke
though.
that you told El Dog, or not an OG.
Oh yeah, you really... when you
Bro.
said that he got deported, bro, he had something to say. He said,
Oh fuck, bro. Fucked up, bro. I think that shit hit home, bro.
Hey, shout out to LT though, man. LT's funny as fuck.
Hey, LT, you'll come back, bro.
LT
Don't
is
trip.
fire, bro. He's like fucking brings the pain.
Bro, but he jumped on Fight Scout.
He really had it for you too, Fight Scout. Damn, bro.
Well, yeah, right. Because
Bro, it's like I said the joke, but it's like fuck that, I'm going for Fight Scout. Shit, that was a good one, bro.
Yeah,
Listen,
I think
I don't
he
take
must
it
be,
too
he must
personally,
be talking
right?
about token and whatever with the Fight Scout.
Yeah,
Is to-
that's behind the scenes stuff, though, right? It's not
yeah.
LT,
Is
you broke the
Token still
code, man.
around? Is Token
yeah.
still
LT
around?
broke the code, man.
Yeah, I gotta
Wait,
watch
what
out. We gotta
token?
watch out what we say to LT now.
Yeah, we
man.
gotta watch out when he's there.
Hey, Token's like a homosexual Brit. Hey, Hefe, you remember that picture I used to show as my face, like the blonde dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude actually believed it was me in the BDA Second Renaissance Discord. And he used to call, like, I shit you not, when I sent him these pictures, he used to call me out daddy, and he used to he would send me pictures of himself and be like, dude, this is my girlfriend right now, but I know you would totally fuck her if like you were ever around
Wait,
me.
LT said that?
No, some
Oh,
No,
weirdo
just
called
some
Token.
weird kid, right?
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
so
Oh,
LT
fuck.
doesn't know the context of why I was telling those stories for a while.
Oh, okay, bro. I was
Hey, that
Yeah,
Token
because he
dude's
was
weird, bro. He
It's
was
because
like,
of that token dude. He's a
dude,
weirdo.
that Token dude was like, dude, I know you'd totally fuck this girl, and she'd want to be with you over me, but this is who I'm banging right now. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, it was creepy, bro. I had to block him.
Like pigeon creepy.
No, not quite like Pigeon, dude. Not quite
No,
like
he's
It's like
not
Pigeon.
that
incel. He's
bad.
like an incel right now.
He's an incel, but Pigeon is like, dude, there's something really wrong with him.
Bro,
Right. So
pigeon.
yes, I was talking about dicks, but that was out of context what LT was saying because he wasn't there for the entire thing, right?
Yeah, because this kid token is obsessed with like rating people's cock size and shit. I'm like, dude, nobody cares, bro.
Bro, why
I
the
don't want
fuck
to
do
have
you
this
even have that
conversation
dude
with you.
on Discord, bro? What the fuck?
Because I think he's just an experiment that BD. let me not even say. I think the kid's just like he's lonely, so nobody wants to kick him off completely. And he is funny. Like we
I know what
beat the
you're
shit
about
out
to
of him.
say. He's one of them fucking fake aliases that BD makes up every once in a while.
No, this is a real kid.
No,
Like we
this
were
is a real
talking
kid.
last night.
So BD is showing his cocktail, bro.
Oh, speaking
Or
of,
is it BDA pretending to be a kid?
Hell
I got
dog.
it. Hold on.
Bruh, that's a 12-year-old with a 21-year-old's body, man. The fuck is wrong with you, dude? The fuck is wrong with you? Look at you, man.
Oh shit, man! Every time I see that, it's the funniest shit, man.
Oh shit, here we go.
LT, what's going on, man?
Yeah, bro. First of all, bro, El Jefe ain't even fucking Mexican, bro. That motherfucker Honduran, bro.
Salvadorian.
Oh,
But yeah, so he
Salvadorian.
he wants to feel part of the raza, bro. But he never fit in, bro. He never was able to fit in, bro. Not even in school. Like he was trying to eat tacos sideways and shit. This guy don't know shit, bro. I swear to God.
I'm Salvadorian, bro. Fuck out of here.
Salvador, nah, you're Honduran, puto. Remember you told me the other day,
Salvadorian, fucking
bro. I
dumbass.
still have that fucking clip of you telling
Play
me
it.
you're fucking Honduran,
Play
you
it.
fat fuck.
Play it, pussy. Play the fucking clip.
I'll play your ass cheeks. I'll play your ass cheeks with my tongue, puto. That's how
did
hard
you
I'm gonna
run?
play with that shit.
Why? He's a fucking disgusting.
Whoa,
piece of
that was
shit,
pretty
bro.
pretty
You're fucking
homoerotic.
gay,
Yeah,
bro.
come on, man. What's going on?
I'm telling you, bro. This dude's gay, bro.
It's gay, bro.
And then I heard Coco ran you off,
Hey,
bro.
LT, are you
Our
gay, bro?
Discord fucking pussy.
I'll fuck you during. That's what you're asking.
Whoa, all right, that's my all right.
Well, then don't fucking ask, you fucking faggot.
Oh,
don't be dick. What's with you fucking little dick riders, bro? Did your daddy come home or what? How many times did you fuck him, El Jefe? Because he responded like, quick like a bitch, bro.
Once, bro.
Once, like, did he like it? What did he call you?
Yeah, bro. Don't worry about it.
I'm just letting him like wear himself out. I'm gonna get him in the
Between
in
guys,
the late
bro.
rounds.
How tight was the bitch? Was she tight or no? Was Durden tight? Yes or no?
I'll tell you, bro.
Woo!
This motherfucker snorted the 8-ball, bro.
Ahí está, borraza.
Damn, boy.
Hey, where'd you go, man?
He just comes on like he hears.
Hey,
he'll
bro.
hear, like,
You guys see this, bro?
They come back on, bro.
That's why Trump doesn't want our asses over here, bro. Fucking hell. God damn, bro.
Bro, I just got back. What happened with LT? I saw what happened with LT. I saw in the chat.
LT's just on fire, man.
What happened, bro? I saw in the chat you said he's going mental. Come back on,
Yeah,
lad.
he's going- Dude, he just came on. He yelled at Fight Scout. He yelled at Hefe.
What'd you say? What did they say?
He said he wanted to fuck everybody.
Well, Hefe said that he got deported. That really set him off, bro.
No. Come back on, LT. Come back on, my bro. It's all good.
Damn, bro. Damn.
He's on the same shit as De La Hoya.
LT, you having a good time?
Around.
Shit, bro. Just be fucking dressing up like fucking De La Hoya and pigeon.
Come on, you know he's gonna get mad, bro. Don't do that.
You're gonna be on that pigeon shit, bro. Stroking your shit.
Oh, come on, bro.
Yo, wait. Let me ask you guys a question. Has anybody heard from that dude again?
Yes. Yes.
Birmingham Bill, not Buffalo.
Allegedly, he was sending L Dog's fucking pictures with fucking plugs, bro. Up his
That's
ass.
what he was doing. He was sending 150 Dream Team and I pictures. And the weird thing is, whenever he would message 150, he'd say, chocolate. Like a weirdo, bro.
Where's 150
I'm
at,
telling
bro?
you, like a weirdo. This dude's a deviant, bro. He'd be sending me pictures and then 150 pictures. Like, dude, he doesn't discriminate based off of race. I'll say that much.
Bro. You could tell he wants 150, bro. I don't know why.
Yeah, he loves 150. I see it every day. I wake up and I look at Mad Chad's channel.
He probably wanted Pep.
In the comment section, it's like a pigeon messaging 150 and 150 just blocking him. This dude's a weirdo, bro. He needs to be put to death.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Bro, wasn't he asking for recognized last time, fucking pigeon, bro? He was like, oh, what's recognized?
Bro, I've seen him I've seen in some chat.
Wait, Judas wants on the stream.
Under another name, he's like, "What does L Dog look like?" He's asking people if they know what you look like.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure it was him. Some new name was like, "What does L Dog look like?" Anyone seen him?
Bro, this dude's a weirdo. I'm telling you, he's a homosexual.
I've seen Pigeon on Boxing Wave. He was on H Money's during the Wilder fight.
Bro, he was on Punch Drunks, and Punch Drunks is like super corporate, and he's like, "Yeah, bruh, I just seen Fury knock out Wilder, bruh. Come on, bro. I mean, you know that's Pigeon, bro. Pigeon's a fucking weirdo."
Bro, I ain't
Let's
gonna
put it
lie, bro.
nicely,
Like,
yeah.
I've only seen the pictures once, bro, and that shit was fucking disturbing, bro. I
They're
can't get that
bad,
shit out
bro.
my fucking head, bro.
They're fucking bad, man. Like, I've had to block him because the dude's sexually harassing me.
Fuck.
Yeah, Thunderdome thought he had it bad.
He sent me his pictures on about 4 to 5 Discord accounts, bro.
Oh, bro.
Damn, I'm
day.
talking about pigeon and I get kicked off my own fucking stream. That's weird.
Dude, every day I get like a fucking friend request on Discord from a random and I just block
Yeah,
them.
it's probably him. Yeah,
It's him, dude.
Yeah, hey, bro, you know what I reckon it is, lad? Because remember when you come on with that picture as that Croatian model to troll that other lad? Remember you had that? He thinks
a
that's what you look
homo.
like. Yeah, but he thinks that's what you look like. Because he's an agate face. He thinks that's really you.
Dude, this dude's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, Jed, I was talking to L Dog, right? Because he was showing me some proof of a certain little fella that we know on Discord, right? And so I'm like, L Dog, I'm like, yeah, I believe you, L Dog. He's like, yo, I need to take time away from this Discord shit.
I'm telling you,
him, bro.
And what did that little dude do, bro? That little dude, he went and he did exactly what he was doing with me to the Discord, bro.
He did it, yeah. I had to kick him off, man. And then he's like, yo, why you kick me off, bro? What I do? I'm like, you know it was you, man. Stop fucking playing games. He's like, you don't have
You're
any
talking about
evidence.
MMA.
Ah,
Yeah.
That's the first thing
MMA.
every guilty
Coco.
person says is you don't have
Coco,
any
you're a hoe, bro.
evidence.
Yeah,
that dude's a
Coco, you a
menace,
hoe.
bro. MMA is a fucking menace.
Coco, you're a hoe, bro.
Dude, the thing is, like, MMA is only going to get fucking worse, dude. He's about to hit his prime, and he's already this fucking bad.
You a hoe, bro. You a hoe, bro. Recognize you a old head. Old head. Yeah, he's a funny kid, man.
Yeah, bro, you should adopt him, bro. I think he's missing his parents. I don't think he has parents. Imagine living with that motherfucker, bro.
I recognise
Took
you
him out
could
the
maybe
house.
you could be like Jim Carrey and me, myself, and Irene. You know when you adopt it.
That's such a pathetic movie, man. God damn, that movie's stupid.
You know he's got the three, them three
Yeah,
kids.
the three sons.
yeah. And yeah,
For some reason
but
they
she
don't
fucked.
work. I'm like,
Yeah.
plus because they're not yours.
Yeah, remember the guy's trying to tell him, he's like, come on, man, then kids have got bigger dicks than them sausages you're cooking on the barbecue.
And Jim Carrey got that stupid look on his face. Right? He's like, come on, man. She wouldn't do that to me. And then she leaves him for the short midget.
Yeah.
That movie's too funny, man. Yeah, bros.
Yeah, we still got more fights though.
Well, we got Canelo
The
versus
Kang in boxing, bro. The Kang.
Baby.
Kang, bro.
Kang Nelo, bro.
They said that Canelo could walk on water. Is that true?
Yeah, bro. We gotta give Canelo his props, bro. Ginger
He's like the
Jesus,
face of
bro.
boxing, man.
Yeah.
Tell
pretty
me,
much.
tell me, like, really think about it, bro. When, if ever, have you seen a ginger Mexican, bro? Just by that, bro. It's a legend.
Hey,
of the
the
game.
Boston Red Sox.
Well, what
they
about
got
that guy,
They got their left fielders, Alex Verdugo. He's from Mexico, bro.
He's ginger.
Yo, who won that game?
Yeah.
Durden. The
Oh,
Dodgers.
Red Sox won.
Oh, they swept. They knocked out the Rays.
So they
yeah?
took out the Tampa Bay, but the Dodgers lost 1-0 to the Giants.
Baseball's gay, bro. It's a bunch of dudes.
Nah,
playing
it's
with
intense,
balls.
bro. It's hard to play every day. Every day.
Yeah, bro. It's all about
Bro,
the range.
bro, like imagine being the Giants. You have like the best record in like the history of your franchise, and the Dodgers are always one game behind you the whole fucking year, and you have to play every day and keep winning.
Yeah,
and Dodgers keep winning too, and you're still winning. And they keep winning. It's hard, man.
Bro, it's too slow. The game's too slow, bro. Like, ain't nobody got fucking
It's
4
slow,
hours.
but it takes endurance. That's why you want it to be slow. Like if you were a player, you'd be like, "Fuck, slow this shit down, do it in your break." Like it's intense, dude. Like you always have to perform like every so many minutes.
This fight is better than the Wilder and fucking Fury fight. This fight I'm watching on Boxing Lounge, it's actually better, man.
Oh, bro, I forgot, bro. Mikey fucking Garcia, bro, is fighting this Saturday against a bomb, bro. Was anybody interested in that shit?
Hell
Didn't
no,
even know he
man.
was fighting.
Fuck Mikey Garcia.
Bro, Mikey Garcia is a piece of shit, bro.
He's a cop, man. Fuck him.
Ah, come on, bro.
He'll arrest me, bro. If they told him, I'm just doing my job, man. I'm like, yeah, you fucking faggot. Just doing my job, bro.
Bro, that
Yeah,
dude
I'm
sold out
literally
his
not
fucking
doing anything
career.
when you arrest him.
He sold out his fucking career for a check, bro.
Yo,
Against
he
Errol
did,
Spence.
man. He's just he don't. The thing was that he was okay, bro. He was pretty good in the like 126, 130, even 135. He looked like he had potentials, but he just sold out, bro.
Yeah, he had a good winning streak, bro. He had beaten Robert Easter. He beat Adrian Broner. He beat the fucking Eastern European dude, the one he knocked out cold, bro. So he had
Yeah.
a good run, bro. Like he could have fought Loma. I think Loma had 2 belts at the time. He had 1 belt, some shit like that, bro. And they could have unified the belts at 135, but
Hey,
he broke
better,
down.
better. He figured it's better to cash out and lose to Earl Spence and not lose any face than to get humiliated by Loma.
Yeah, but that's what sucks,
Probably.
bro. Like that. That's why he deserves shit, bro. Like I lost respect for
I
fucking
think he
pieces of
would have
shit like
gave
him.
Loma a good fight too, man. I think he would at 135.
Yeah,
What he was showing me, I think it would have been a good ass fight.
I think he was too
I
big.
wish he had your confidence.
He don't, right? Because listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I know some people would disagree with me, but whatever. Spence, I think Spence took it easy on him.
Yeah. Spence said he wanted to outbox him. He wanted to show people that he can box, not just some, come forward banger. Yeah.
It's like a wink, wink. I'm here to outbox him.
Also, if Mikey Garcia was on survival mode in that fight, he was not trying to engage with Earl Spence. So that's why he didn't knock him out, in my opinion.
What about the fist,
Yeah.
bro? He raised his fist each time.
I mean, that
Fucking
is a
rounded.
win for Mikey Garcia. He did show that he can go 12 rounds without getting knocked out.
Yeah, he's got good defense.
And Spence was the boogeyman at that time.
What do you
Spence
guys
might be
think?
washed up, man.
You think Spence? You think Spence is done?
Yeah, I think he's done.
I can't.
I would hope so.
You say you would hope so? No, I want to see him fight
Yeah, I
Terrence.
mean, I hope so. I just hopefully he goes away, man. Just tired of that
No, honestly, in the best interest of boxing, he needs to be good so we can see him fight Terrence. So we can settle that once and for all.
I don't think they're ever gonna fight. They're never
Yeah,
gonna
but
fight.
those guys are both like kind of overrated losers.
Why
in
you
my
say that?
opinion. Because they both like could have done a lot more with their career a lot sooner, and they just both.
Terrence,
put
I
things
think
off.
Earl Spence was on the right trajectory. I mean, look at his resume; it's not bad. Kell Brook, I mean, Mikey Garcia. Okay, I can see why you wouldn't respect that one, but Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, he was about to fight Manny Pacquiao. Potentially would have fought maybe Terrence Crawford after. I mean, that's pretty good.
Not bad, but I mean, he didn't like dominate necessarily Garcia or.
I mean,
or
when you
Porter.
get to
They were just good fights.
when you get to the upper echelon, you don't really dominate people unless you're like a truly all-time great fighter.
Yeah, Crawford struggles a little bit too in some of his challenges.
Who did Crawford struggle with?
With the Mean Machine, I think he struggled a little bit. Postal gave him some trouble.
Man, Mean Machine, that dude is no joke. That's actually an underrated win by Crawford.
I think Crawford
Mean Machine's pretty good.
I think Crawford beats Spence now.
Yeah. Do you think it's too early for Virgil to fight Crawford?
Probably not, man. But they better watch out for that dude. He looks like the real deal, bro.
I think
he's
Crawford's a
definitely
little
the real
duck. That guy's not about trying to lose to anybody.
Hey, recognize and you do know where Virgil's from, right?
I think from Texas, yeah.
Oak Cliff, bro.
Oh shit, Oak Cliff.
That's my hood, bro.
Remember you used to come to BDA, be like, "Fuck you, recognize. Come to Oak Cliff, my nigga. You a bitch." Me and Hefe used to go at it, bro. You know, fuck you, fuck Oak Cliff. Yeah, you would say that to my face. You a bitch.
Hey, bro, what does the dude JFL still go to BDAs, bro? It's been a while.
No.
He
comes to H Money though.
Yeah, the
He comes to
funniest
H Money
cause,
a lot.
bro. Danny Garcia.
What's up,
bro.
Jimmy?
Yes, bro. You guys good?
Yeah, what up?
Good, man. What's going on, Jimmy?
What are the topics for tonight? I just saw the link, so I thought I'd jump on.
Yeah, man. We're talking about the fights on Saturday. You know, the Wilder Fury, a bunch of other boxing topics. Whatever you wanna reflect
Okay, so
on.
what
Fight?
Jimmy is this, man? How many Jimmys are there in the YTBC?
007.
There's like 6 Jimmys, bro.
Yeah, there's about 100, bro. That's why I get in trouble for things I'm not even doing.
I think I should change the alias I'm using. It was a good fight, bro. I'll be honest. It was better than I thought it'd be because heading into this fight, I was kind of bored of reheating the same fries. But yeah, I mean, it was a good fight. Wilder got what he wanted. He went out on his shield. I mean, this is what Mark Breland tried to protect him from. Being knocked out cold, face first, twitching on the floor in a pool of his own blood. His family crying. I mean, no one wants to see that shit, but it is what it is. So it's it. It's over. Now you know what, man. I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. Like Tyson Fury actually didn't look that good in the fight. Like he looked flat-footed. He looked slow. His
Yeah.
defense looked off. This was, I'd say, probably the worst version of Fury I've seen in a long time, and I just have to keep it real. I think Usyk will actually beat him.
You think Usyk will beat him?
Yeah, Tyson
I have
Fury.
a
Yeah.
feeling he would too, man. I'm not saying that he definitely will, but I'm just like from what I
Are we
saw, bro.
assuming that that fight can happen?
Yeah, well,
Because, like, I mean, I don't know. He has to beat
it's a
Joshua
good
one more
sell
time,
if you
right?
really think about it, Durden. Right? Look, Usyk
Yeah,
is
but
undefeated. He's a unified champion. He has 3 of the belts. You got
Yeah.
Fury, who's the lineal WBC, and he's undefeated. So that fight can
Yeah.
sell, for undisputed heavyweight supremacy, right? So
Yeah.
I can't see why it'd be big in England, like for sure. It would be big over there.
Oh yeah, massive man. Yeah, it'd probably sell out the Wembley Stadium.
do you think they're gonna
Really good.
give like Usyk a chance to beat Joshua again? Or
Yes. Oh, you
think so?
you mean Joshua in the rematch? Well, I mean, look,
Yeah.
he got the decision, right? They did the right thing the first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. You know what? Even not like, even if you ask Usyk to do it fairly, to ask someone to beat Joshua twice in the span of 6 months,
it's
that's a
hard.
big ask.
Yeah,
That's a big ask, isn't it? So
for sure, man. No, yeah, I agree with that. That's why I say I do give, even though I know he clearly beat him, I still give AJ a good chance to winning the rematch.
No, see, am I the only one that had an issue with AJ being all chummy and friendly with Usyk before the fight?
yeah, I did, man. That pissed me
I know
off,
what you're
bro.
talking
Taking
about. Yeah,
selfies.
Like,
yes.
bro, I mean, at the end of the day, this is the fighting business. Like, you can respect your opponent, but like, I'm not gonna be, laughing with you, But I don't know. Where's the
No, no, it's
killer
like the Manny
mentality?
Pacquiao strategy,
Kill him with
Just try to be
kindness?
all friendly with you.
And
Yeah,
then
but Manny's a dog. Joshua to me is not a dog.
Yeah, I think it's
Manny's
just I
not a
don't know where
pet.
Joshua is, man. He's kind of a bit of a I hate to
Dog.
say it, man, but he's a little PC in it. He's a little like kind of I don't know, man. He's trying to be, the poster boy for like, British boxing, I guess. Or,
Yeah.
respect and class and stuff like that. So yeah, it bothered me when he was taking selfies, they were making jokes. He was letting Usyk
Right.
hold his belts.
Right.
I was
Like,
like,
come
oh
on.
fuck,
Man.
this
bad
looks like a
sign.
Ruiz
Yeah,
situation.
that's a bad sign. When you start letting your opponent hold your belts, they might go to him. You know.
Like
Yeah, like shaking
behind the
Usyk's hand
And
during the
maybe they
weigh-in.
figure that that makes them more money. I mean, I don't know. It kind of worked out with the Ruiz. Like he took a L, and more people talked about him, and then he got his belts back.
I think Joshua also is not like that hungry anymore. He's content. Like he's a rock star. He's selling out stadiums. He's got all these massive endorsement deals, uh, massive pay-per-view events. He's just happy in it. Like he's in a good place in his life. So it's
Yeah.
hard to be hungry sometimes when you've got more than everything you've ever wanted.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
True.
When you got all that dough, I mean,
Yeah.
unless he's content with the money he's made, right? And it's a lot because I mean he made like fucking 65 million to fight Ruiz in a rematch, and then made another 50 for the
Yeah.
Usyk fight. That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
That's like over $100 million in 2 fights.
Yeah. 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 So yeah, man, I think he's just happy. So when people say I don't, I don't know if he's trying hard. I think he's just happy. He's like, my family's set, my kids are set, my grandkids are set. Like I've achieved, I've unified the titles, I've made all this money. I'm a legend in, British boxing. Like, I guess he just completed his bucket list.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that if either way, whoever comes out the winner, Usyk and AJ rematch, the Fury fight's a good one, man. Like late next year. Can you imagine that? Like late next year for undisputed. It would be nice if it's like two undefeated Usyk, Fury, like undefeated for everything. But even
Has
the
that ever
AJ,
happened?
if AJ won, it would still be a good fight, a big event.
Yeah, yeah. You know what, mate? What Tyson Fury actually has to get past Dylan White is mandatory. Hasn't the WBC ordered that?
They did.
Yep. So that's a tough. I think that might be tougher than Wilder because White knows how to fight. Technically, he's better than Wilder. He's a good body puncher. He knows how to get on the inside, and
I still
yeah,
think
I
Fury
think if
knocks him
you,
out, man.
oh yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. But
Problem is,
also a banana
Dillian is
skin.
chinny.
Yep, yep. You know what? I don't know if he's chinny though because the guys that knocked him out, like Povetkin and Joshua, I think they've probably got the power to knock out 99% of heavyweights. So, yeah,
Oscar
it's a
Rivas
good
almost
fight.
got him out of there too.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? He probably is a little chinny, but most heavyweights are a little chinny.
In that division,
Including
yeah.
yeah,
True.
most of them.
Speaking of, whatever happened to Oscar Rivas?
Isn't he fighting for the Bridgerweight title?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
You know,
He's gonna fight in that
a
too.
lot of fans.
What is the weight
A lot
limit
of
in
fans
that?
are 224.
224. That's so stupid.
Yeah, why not 225 in it or 220? I don't get
yeah,
it,
just
but
say 220.
apparently it's scientific. Apparently the WBC set that off because of science. They looked at the last 100 years of boxing and I don't know what they did. But you know what? I don't mind that as much. Like if we had this tournament between all the smaller heavyweights, you can make some really good fights.
Imagine Usyk says, you know what? I'm gonna be a 3-weight champion, right? I'm gonna go down to fucking Bridgerweight
Yeah.
and win the belts there too.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? So he could actually lose. You know what? That's a good thing to admit because you know, let's say hypothetically he loses to Joshua in the rematch. Outside of a rubber match with Joshua, I mean, winning Bridgerweight title for me, I think Usyk's already in the Hall of Fame. Is that fair to say? No matter what happens now with his career.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Now, of course, he wants to be known as an all-time great. So, whatever performance he does, he doesn't want to get fucking, embarrassed. Obviously, right? So he doesn't. A loss is a loss. That's fine. That's what happens when you fight top fighters. But he probably doesn't want to get blown out. Obviously, that could hurt your legacy, like Wilder, right? Wilder losing by 2 knockouts.
yeah, I
Wilder's
mean, a
going to
lot
get
of
into the Hall of Fame no matter what. You know that, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh man, look at his resume. I mean, does he really have?
Because look at the 10 title defenses that he's had. That gets you in, man. That gets you in. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer, but the standard is, once you make a certain amount of title defense and you start, you're in that list, of like guys who made the most. You make it. They automatically put you in.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
You think Wilder fights again, or what happens?
Does Wilder fight again? You know what? He was talking about retirement before this fight. He probably made a nice 20+ million in this fight.
20 plus.
Between the two. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, you're right. He made like 20 plus.
Yeah, 20+ million. I mean, over the last 2 years, I mean, between the two Fury fights, he probably made over $40 million. This is a guy that only began boxing to secure, the financial stability of his family. So his daughter's health. And shout out to him, his family set for life. He's 36 years old with hand issues. He's a little one-dimensional. He's taken a lot of brutal beatings over the last couple of years from Fury. I don't know where he goes, to be honest. I mean, does he really want to stick around and take dangerous fights for lesser money?
Jimmy, you came in here and you're trying to give excuses, right? Usyk destroyed Joshua. Oh, he's got a bunch of money. He's not hungry anymore. No.
No, I'm saying
he just got outclassed.
Joshua. No, mate. Someone was bringing up the concept of why he was so friendly with Usyk, and my rebuttal was it's probably because he's content in his life. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's just that's who he is. He's not a freaking. He doesn't have to get angry and put on an angry face to go in there and fight. He goes in there and fights regardless. That's how he was with Klitschko when he knocked him out. So that's just ridiculous excuses.
Oh, I don't know. Let's say excuses. When you get schooled by someone, you can't really excuse that.
Yeah, you're trying
Yeah,
to
man, it's
say,
a fight,
oh,
man.
maybe it's because he was too friendly with them. That's why. Maybe he became even more aggressive. And
Well,
now
that was
that's
rare. That was rare breed. He said that's his problem with AJ. Rare breed was saying
I
that.
don't think that's why he lost though, but I just don't
Right,
like
right.
it.
Yeah, you just don't
Yeah.
like it. He didn't say that's why he lost. He's not big on AJ. Basically, he's just like,
Yeah. He
yeah,
lost because Usyk's better than him. You know what I mean? I
pretty
don't think
much, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Joshua actively chose to lose. I mean, look, Usyk's a legend. When you fight a legend, sometimes you lose. You know?
absolutely. Then you brought up Dillian White. There
Yeah.
ain't no
Yeah,
way.
he's a man.
There ain't no way Fury's fighting Dillian White. He won't fight
Uh,
Dillian White.
I believe
That's
the
just a
WBC
useless
ordered it.
fight. I don't care what
Yeah,
they ordered. Does nothing for him. This dude's
yeah,
trying to
because he
make
already dropped the belt.
history.
But he would lose his belt, though. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He could lose his belt.
They'll pay him step aside to get that unification belt. John Fury already said it's Usyk or nothing, and
Yeah,
that's
he
the
did
truth.
say that. John Fury did say that, man.
I
But
mean,
what's he gonna do then? Stay out for 9 months then? Because
Dillian
Joshua
White.
and Usyk are fighting again, innit? Wouldn't that make sense though? So in April, Joshua Usyk fight. Why not in the same month White and Fury fight?
Well, he's
Then
got
the
the
winners
Otto
could be.
Wallin fight. He's got that
Yeah, he's
fight.
got that next month.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got that next
Otto
month.
Wallin might beat Dillian White. This dude just got knocked out cold by 40-year-old Povetkin.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough fight, man. It's a tough fight.
Otto Wallin
But
is
I'd favor.
turning out to be a good win for Tyson Fury, man.
Yeah.
He was
Fucking
undefeated
Fury
with
or
40.
Wallin too.
I don't know.
Fury
What has
Wallin
Wallin
too.
done
Coming
since
soon.
that Fury fight? What has he done
He
since
picked up
that
a
Fury
couple of
fight?
wins. I think he beat
He
Dominic Brazil and
he
a couple of
beat
other guys.
Dominic Brazil. He beat some other guy. Forgot.
He picked up a couple of wins, like over decent ranked contenders. Southpaw as well. He's a southpaw, so
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's tough.
And he's a southpaw, and he gave Fury fucking problems, bro. He did. Fury clearly won that fight. I'm not saying that, there was some controversy, but he busted him up. That was a punch. That's why they didn't want to stop that fight, because that's a technical knockout for Otto Wallin if they stop the fight. But if it
And
was
he
an
was trying to
accidental,
grab the cut. Remember that? He's trying to gouge the
yeah,
cut out.
yep.
It's fucking
I
dirty
like that.
sport.
I
Because
love that shit.
Fury likes to get in on the inside, and he does dirty shit. He did it to Wilder. Look, if I have to be honest, Wilder was doing it too, but like that's part of his game. He wants to do that shit.
You know what? I reckon. I think the Andy Ruiz fight is probably a big money fight in America for Wilder. Andy Ruiz versus Wilder,
I think
PBC,
so
big
too.
pay-per-view.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so too. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm hearing that this on Saturday, that pay-per-view did better than the rematch, and the rematch did 800,000. So if it did better, possibly talking about $1 million, bro.
Yeah,
a
that's
million
incredible.
pay-per-view. Excuse me, 1 million pay-per-view buys.
Damn. You know what? Wilder's a star then.
Man, look at this.
Oh,
Fuck, who's that?
what the fuck was that? What's going on there?
Yeah, you know what? The Andy Ruiz, because he's
Damn,
got
why
an
did a
fan.
bunch of Asian people kick you down, Kevin?
Damn, Kevin, what did you do?
Damn. What'd you do to the Asian people, Kevin?
Is that Bolt hype?
That's Kevin for Chicago.
Oh,
See that shit? He got head stomped.
Oh,
That's
that
usually
wasn't
what
you?
happens, though.
Shout out to Chicago.
Yeah, Kevin's always dodging bullets. I have to always send a little prayer to Kevin.
Staying safe in the Chi-Town.
Safe.
It's safe compared to what?
Compared to Iraq.
I don't even think so, man. I think Chicago's worse than Iraq right now.
Shout out to Chicago though. You guys got CM Punk in it, one of my favorite wrestlers. So
That's it.
I've never been there, and from what I've heard, I don't want to go there either. But it looks nice.
It's actually a nice city. I've been there as a visitor.
It's like London, man. London's got that knife shit too. London's got that knife problem, so
Yeah, but what's worse? Nice problems or gun problems?
You guys have
it's just big cities, man. You go to any big city in the world, there's gonna be some problems.
No, it's a beautiful city. I love Chicago. The skyscrapers. I mean, they shot some of the Batman films there, so it's a cool place. I like the pizzas as well. In the UK, we have like Chicago frozen pizzas. They're really good.
What are they called? What are they called? Giordano's? Do they sell that over there?
I think so. I'm not sure. I think they just called deep pan Chicago pizza. So they do it in the Chicago style. You can get them like frozen, and then you just put them in like the oven for like 10 minutes, and yeah, they're really good.
Oh, those are deep dish. That's tourist style. That's all tourist shit. We just eat thin crust.
Yeah. Well, I was saying thin crust to someone, and they were like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "Oh, I guess you don't know what thin crust means." They do it in New York too. Thin
What, they
crust
do the big deep dish?
Well, that's more your style. That's Chicago, right?
Yeah.
But they do. Okay, so if you go to a restaurant in New York, they'll say Chicago style, right? If they do it the way you guys do it, right? The deep dish. The thin crust, I think that's more our style. So like I guess like if you go to Chicago, I'm pretty sure there's like, oh, check out this New York pizza, whatever.
It's the New York style is those long floppy. You got the floppy big triangle pieces.
Mm-hmm. They're good
Yeah,
too, man. They're better than this new shit that they have.
Yeah. Is Vasil Lomachenko or Richie Comey final?
I think so.
Okay, that's cool.
I think that fight's gonna happen, man.
What's up with Teofimo? I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Teofimo, man, nothing. Like maybe I heard there's a rumor for November now, but like how many times is that fight gonna get postponed, bro?
Yeah.
It's insane, man.
Yeah, sometimes like I can't even blame Triller because like I think that fight is just jinx, bro. 1 minute someone's got COVID, they got to cancel it. 1 minute, Floyd Mayweather's fighting on that date, they got to move it. Then like there's a basketball tournament, they got to move it again. And then one of the music acts pulls out. That's fucking crazy, man. Then Teofimo don't want to go Australia. So.
Yep. He wants to fight in the comfort of his backyard.
Yep. Yep.
That's
He keeps
why
calling out Josh Taylor though. I want to see my boy Lomachenko get revenge, but you know what? If he wants to fight Josh Taylor, I don't mind that fight. I don't mind that.
Josh Taylor will kill him, man.
Oh, he'll fucking destroy him, bro.
He'll beat him up.
That's why I want to see it. That's why I want to see it. I don't know, he's crazy. I mean, yeah.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I say he keeps mentioning Josh Taylor, but then he starts talking about catch weights and one more fight after this, and I'm like, Josh Taylor's already said he's going up to 147 soon. So if you want to catch him, bro, you gotta catch him soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. He's got that mandatory defense though, right? Josh Taylor.
Yeah.
So after that, he's probably gonna look to the welterweight. Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying to Sky Sports that after this fight, after he's done with his mandatory, he's won all the belts. He won the tournament. He's beat his mandatory. He'll move up to 47 to fight Crawford. But if Teofimo has called him out, he'll stick around for one last fight. But it has to be Teofimo or he's a move up. And Teofimo's, I don't know, when he's talking about catch weights. He's saying he don't want to go to the UK. It's just
pussy, man. Pussy boy.
Teofimo, do you see how Bob Arum punked him? And he kind of like, he was shook a little bit. He kind of like didn't know what to say. He didn't want to disrespect him. He was like, it was weird. He's usually like this really braggadocious, loudmouth, but in front of Bob Arum, he's like, he called him a schmuck to his face.
He was asking for 130. I think 137. Recognize, was it 137 he wanted? Yeah, he wanted.
He wants 137.5. So 137 and a half, right? the fuck out of here. Okay, so
But it has to
you're
be in
having
Europe.
problems. You're claiming you're having problems making 135. I'm not saying that he's totally lying about that, right? Because he is a big dude. But
Yeah.
you want to fight Josh Taylor at not the full limit of junior welterweight. That don't make any sense. You either having a problem making weight at 135, so therefore you should want to fight Josh Taylor at the full weight. That makes no sense what he's saying.
Do you know what it is? He wants both. So he wants a couple of pounds, so it's easier on him, and then he wants to drain Josh Taylor down a couple of pounds. So
Exactly. Like he's the bigger star. Like fuck that parrot nose motherfucker, bro. I can't stand that dude. I really can't.
yeah, I was high on him, but then when he started doing all this bitch shit, I was just like, man, I'm done. So what can you do, man?
Yeah, he made it. He beat Lomachenko, and he's saying he made it.
That's how
It's
he
a
feels.
wrap.
Yeah. Yeah.
That win is almost irrelevant. Like that was a year ago, bro. Boxing is a sport of what have you done for me lately?
And he didn't do nothing sensational that could stick in your head, right, Jimmy? Like it's not like, wow, remember when he did this to, it was like, no, it was okay. Lomachenko didn't fight for the first 6 rounds. Then the next
Yeah,
6 rounds, when he fought, he basically beat you.
yeah, bullied him as well near the end on the inside, hurt him, rocked him. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a low volume fight, and the only standout point in that entire fight was when Lomachenko switched it up and kind of beat him up, and then that was it. You won the fight. Congratulations. Now what?
Yeah, fight somebody. Guy hasn't had a fight since and that was in October of last year.
But first, I kind of get where he was coming from about the money. Like, apparently, he was saying that everyone, like, guys like Devin Haney and Tank are getting paid. Like, I get that. Like, you beat Lomachenko, maybe you do deserve a bit more money. But, like, bro, it's been over a year. Like, get in the ring now, and it is what it is. I don't know.
And he was basically jealous of like what these guys get outside, right? So Devin Haney makes a certain amount of money and you could see what he pays taxes on. So it's not like Devin Haney's making astronomical more money than him, paycheck for paycheck. It's what Devin Haney set up for himself or his dad, right?
Yeah.
Outside of the ring. So he gets like, for having Devin Haney promotions, which anybody could do, right? It's just like it's not even a real company, if you get what I'm saying. It's
Oh,
like
of course, it's just
just
Eddie Hearn. And just like,
it's
let's
just
be honest,
Eddie
it's
Hearn
Eddie
and he
Hearn
gives
cutting
them
the check.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gives them points for
Yeah.
that. He gives them like more, so he gets extra money. It's like, well, look, Teofimo, like, don't get mad because they're smarter than you when it comes to making money. That's all. That's all
Yeah,
that
it's not even
is.
that. I think Lomachenko. I think when Lomachenko fought, because Lomachenko's guarantees, I think like three million, isn't it, with Top Rank?
Is
So I
it?
think Lomachenko's making more. I
Yeah,
think so.
three
I think
million. Yeah.
Lomachenko's getting paid more than him as well. So I guess that's why he's a little bit jealous because Lomo's making more money than him, even though Lomachenko lost to him.
But the rematch is still more money for him. I would have to think, unless he's gonna fight Josh Taylor in England, right? Because that fight would be Josh Taylor got a big following over there.
Yeah, but if he comes to the UK, I think that fight would probably sell out like a soccer stadium, and it'll be on pay-per-view as well on Sky Sports. And I guess in America, it'll be on ESPN Plus anyway. So yeah, that's a huge fight, but I don't think they want to come here. Because they didn't want to go to Australia to fight Cambosis, even though they way more money. So I mean, I don't know what I think he just wants to stay in his comfort zone.
Yeah. It's called lack of confidence.
Yeah.
They don't want to deal with the outside, going to another country, regardless if the money's more lucrative for them. It's all about not losing.
Yeah.
They're not like true prize fighters.
Yeah, like Usyk, Lomachenko, Pacquiao. A lot of these guys that travel, they'll travel for the big fights. Some guys don't like that, innit? So
Michael Poe, I don't know how true it is, but they're saying that it did more than the second fight, which was 800,000 buys, and
yeah,
basically they broke even with the pay what they had to pay to Wilder and
yeah.
Fury. So this time they're saying that it was profitable. In other words, they paid Fury and Wilder and they made a profit. So
Do you know what it is? I think they're counting the global pay-per-view, so UK and US combined.
I wonder if that's what it was because
It might be that.
this guy Jimmy from BDA, and like he
Yep.
talks to a lot of these insiders, a few of them, and they were telling him that you know how they could see the live buys as it's happening, and
Yeah.
one of them told him, yeah, it looks like it's going to beat the second fight, the rematch.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I guess the glove gate and the spiked water and all
That's
that
what I
sold.
thought, man. That's what I thought too. I thought it was all a part of a scam. That's all it was, man.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn actually said that. He thinks that both teams are actually in on it together. Because you know the way where the arbitration happened and the next day they announced the arena, the pay-per-view day, everything, the press conference. Eddie Hearn thought that was suspicious how smooth it was. Because when they were dealing with Joshua and Fury, it took them literally a month just to get over the smallest detail. But with Wilder and Fury, the next day they've ironed out everything. The Las Vegas arena, the pay-per-view date, the media events, and Eddie Hearn's like, that looks really suspicious.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. Would not doubt that. Yeah, so if it did more, you know, we're possibly talking about 1 million buys, man, which is pretty impressive. And again, I don't know if that means just domestically or internationally, right? Like everywhere. I would have to think more, right?
Yeah, you know, even if it's globally between the UK and US market, doing 1 million buys, that's still a lot of revenue. You know what? If it did that, then I think Wilder might fight again, because he'll probably say, you know what, let me grab a couple of more paydays against guys like Andy Ruiz or maybe like a Dylan White,
Yep, for sure.
and or like a Charles Martin and that PBC event, like an Adam Kalnaki. That's a good tune-up fight for him. Adam Kalnaki in New York.
Yep, he'll
Wilder,
definitely do good in New York. I would think, like somewhere like the Barclay or Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
I shit my pants, man.
What?
What do you guys?
What?
I shit my pants.
Okay.
Okay, what happened?
No, I'm fucking around. What's up?
I was gonna say, what the fuck
I don't
happened?
know if you are. Now, you know what? If Joshua loses again, Joshua Wilder, I mean, that's an alright fight. But my thing is, when they had $100 million on the table and all the belts, they couldn't get it done. I mean, could they get it done now? I don't know.
There's gonna be some BS.
Yeah. That was sad though, because that was a fight that we should have got. AJ Wilder, they're both undefeated knockout artists. It was the American heavyweight versus the British heavyweight. It was all the belts. That was way bigger than what we're gonna get now. I mean,
Dude,
Usyk Fury, don't get me wrong.
they overplayed their hand, bro. That's what happened. They overplayed it. I don't care if it's Joshua's fault or Wilder's fault. It doesn't matter. They both they just missed out on a big opportunity.
Yeah.
The media overplayed it. The media overplayed that shit.
Because of their
You had the
promoters.
zone on their knees. You had the zone on their knees begging like Wilder take this $100 million offer. He's like, nah, I'm not fighting Dominic Brazil on Fox for 10 million. I'm good. That was crazy, bro. That was, I don't know, man. Yep, it's just sad, man, because that was a historic fight that could have happened, and yeah, even if the fight again, like it's not the same, innit?
They might be really eyeing in, on that Fury Usyk now, because they're probably saying, man, we don't want to fuck this up, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Like,
you think Fury Usyk is as big as what AJ Wilder was? That was I think that was the biggest fight in world boxing at that time.
okay, so let's say Usyk beats. So you got Fury knocking out Wilder. We're not talking about his skills level. We're just talking about market. How you can market that. So Fury knocks out Wilder again. This time he knocks him out cold.
Yep.
Usyk beats AJ again. Right? Let's say he stops him, or you know what? Let's say he beats him in the same fashion that he beat him in the first fight. That'll be huge, man. That'll sell.
Yeah.
Because you got
You know
two
what
undefeated guys.
Yeah. The one is with Joshua and Wilder, they have the ability to draw more casuals than guys like Usyk and Fury. I think that's why it's probably a bigger fight with AJ and Wilder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although historically, I'd say Fury and Usyk, because let's be honest, when the smoke was done, they were the two top dogs standing. So historically, I say it was a better fight. I guess could you say that?
Yeah, yeah. Because it's okay. So it's for all the belts, and then it's two guys that when the smoke cleared, they were the only two standing.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
because
that's a big fight, though. Huge fight. Yeah, if they
people
want to do it
talked
in
about
London.
Usyk going up in weight. Remember, like even when he was at
Yeah.
cruiserweight, people were like, "I think this guy is skilled enough to go up to heavyweight and win. He can win a belt against Joshua or Wilder." I remember that being the talk, right? So of course people had their doubts, like, "Nah, no way," but they had him in the conversation.
Definitely. And I think that's a massive fight, though. If they want to do it in like Wembley Stadium in London, or if they want to do it in Las Vegas, or if they want to even do it in like Dubai, like one of the Middle East countries like Saudi or Dubai, like they can make a lot of money from that fight. Yeah, I think Usyk will probably. I would still say Fury's a bigger star than Usyk. Would you say?
Yeah, he
I'd
is.
say so. Yeah.
It's media push, man.
So
It's all about the media push.
I
So
think
AJ,
Fury will. I think Usyk has to unfortunately once again sign the rematch clause if he wants that fight, innit?
yeah,
Fucking hell, man, beating AJ and
that's
Fury twice.
that's what we're calling Eddie Hearn's company rematch room. You want to fight? You want to fight him? You got to sign the rematch clause.
I think Joshua and Canelo, they're probably the only guys in boxing right now that could do that. Probably because of their clout.
Yeah, they're big money. They're the biggest paycheck you're gonna get in boxing.
Yep. Because I mean, look at Lomachenko. Historically, I'd say he's just as good as those guys. Or in Joshua's case, I'd say he's a way better fighter. Lomachenko is for sure, but he couldn't get the rematch. Which is, I mean, I found that mind-boggling, bro. Like you're the ASAD, you're the unified champion, you're the pound for pound star. Like they should have put a rematch clause in that contract. That
Look,
still annoys
hindsight,
me.
yeah. You're looking at it. I look at it now. He probably should have. But I think it was Teofimo. I don't remember, but I believe Teofimo was like adamant, or it was his dad was like asking him to take the rematch clause off the part of the contract.
But I mean, you would have to think that Top Rank was in on it too, right?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah. So
Right. Why would Top Rank let that even be the case? Right.
but what it is it's they didn't expect Teofimo to end up the way he ended up.
Probably.
Which is being, what do you call it, a diva.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Fight Scout makes a good point. I mean, it was an in-house fight, so I guess rematch clauses. That's the one thing about Bob Arum. He's a massive hypocrite because he'll say rematch clauses. What's the point of them? But then when Crawford fights Brooke, they won't do it without a rematch clause.
Even though fucking Brook looked like shit coming in that weigh-in, they still had to throw that. They still had to throw that rematch clause in there. I think that, right? Like, think about it.
Yeah,
Right?
that's messed up,
Yeah,
man.
I'm like, I don't think this guy is lasting 3 rounds with you, bro. You know, he looks like he's dead. He sucked out as much weight as he possibly could. God damn.
I think they did the no rematch clause with Sean Porter too. From what
Oh,
I
they
just
did?
saw, yeah.
Did they?
So they might
Wow.
just rob Sean Porter and just keep it at that.
Sean Porter doesn't knock him out, which he
Yeah.
probably won't. He probably won't knock
Make
him
my love, please. No, those
All
are
right,
not.
man. I think I'm gonna end the show too, man. I'm gonna end it too. But it's good talking to everybody. We can talk a little bit offline if we want to, but I'm gonna end the live stream.
All right.
My,
All
my
right. Peace
brother.
out.
Peace. Peace to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for stopping by. Until the next one, to next week. Peace.